This is the weirdest recap episode.
I'm scrolling through all of the pictures Hana sent, and it just you've got some of these weirdest fucking memes, dude.
I figured it out. I had to like rewind stuff in my head.
That's how it goes.
Isn't that just remembering?
No, it was rewinding because I remembered the end of the session, and then I was like, okay, so that happened then, so this has to happen before that. That happened before that. This happened then. Okay, I know how we started the session now.
Yeah, just throw it down, flip it, and reverse it.
Please.
Oh, my
don't,
life
please
got
don't,
flipped, turned
please
upside down.
Oh my god, I found the original picture. I found the original McPatron picture.
Oh no.
I'm so sorry. I just want to say this before Priya starts like recapping. I can't even go on useless interest stumps anymore because I fucking see Kai's name, and all I ever get stuck in my head all day, is the goddamn opening to the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Not even the whole thing.
This is
Just
where
the
I
opening, like,
spend most of my days.
Go off, Cliff. Jesus.
How the fuck did I even bruise there?
It more bothers me that he misspelled spent and didn't fix it.
Cliff,
Cliff.
Mason, you make some good memes.
Did I hear
Cliff,
my
have
name?
you watched episode 2 of Tiny Heist yet?
No, and I don't want to tell you why.
There it
If
is, I
it's
found
that-
it!
If
Alright,
it's that
found
you're
it.
not gonna use my dropout account, use it, bitch.
So Priya.
Okay, so the session started and we were all like talking about what to do about Ragnar because at the session before that he like went insane and started attacking people. So we were discussing what to do. Chillin wanted to kill him. No one else agreed. Rory tried to take Ragnar away from the group. And then Aurora talked to Rory, and she calmed her down. And then Ragnar woke up, and he apologized. And we had a bunch of like party conversations as we all took a long rest. And then we went off and fought a Hydra.
To get the Crown of Shadows. I got you, Priya. Rad boy.
All right.
Why the fuck was I pinned?
What the fuck was I
You.
pinned?
Why do you pose like he's modeling?
He's saying paint me like one of those French girls.
Have we not done this bit since Cliff is joined us?
Oh no, Cliff doesn't know that bit.
We haven't done this bit since Cliff joined us?
No, we
Yeah, no,
haven't.
Cliff.
We
What
never
bit?
did
What's
that.
the bit?
Paint me like one of your
like
French
one of
girls
your
bit.
Yeah.
French
The bit where you
Yo.
ping me with that awful fish fuck. I hate
We haven't
fucking
done that since Cliff's
hippopotamus
here?
love crap.
Yeah, no, Cliff never got it.
Oh my god. Is this his first time seeing the dog ass slip too?
So yeah.
Yes!
It is.
No,
Anyway.
I sent him that one privately.
Anyways. So after defeating the Hydra in the last session, you continued travel and eventually arriving at the town of Kopelambori. Right off the bat, you notice a few things are slightly off about this town in particular.
That was on stream, oh shit.
The very first thing is that
I just got dog nuts all over my stream, I'm sorry. Dog nuts! Why would you send it to general? Why would you send it to general? We haven't
Hey,
not
bro,
safe for work for
bro,
that.
Dude, if
Usually
Pokemon
you
can
have
have
Discord
porn
not
on their
on
stream,
stream.
you
Dude,
do,
that's
bro.
Pokemon though. I got straight up fucking dog nuts all up on my fucking stream.
Y'all heard of
Anyways.
Dragon's Dogma? Nah, we heard of
Oh,
Dragon's Dogma.
Drag dog.
I'm gonna go to the stream and save that for an audio bit. Oh my god.
Oh my god, it's within the first 5 minutes if anyone wants to like send that clip to anybody.
That's hot.
oh yeah, by the way, hi fellas,
That's
how's
gonna
it
be the
going?
clip. That's gonna be the clip that blows up his stream, bro.
Dog nuts
Fuck
all
it.
up on my. I don't know how long I had that up either. I don't know.
Dog nuts and Blair's sexy teacher.
Anyways, so
Oh my god, if this is the stream my teacher decides to watch.
um
McNair, I do not endorse my own lips on dog nuts.
that is a sentence I never thought I would hear in my life.
Holy
Please do
fuck.
not take marks away from her. I put her lips on a dog's ass against her will.
That's worse.
Against
Anyways.
her will is what made it.
So you arrive at the
Sorry.
town of Capellambori, and a couple of things that you immediately pick up upon. One, the town appears to actually be in somewhat of a state of flooding. A lot of the houses are actually suspended and built on these wooden platforms. And you also notice that rather than having conventional like horses and like a conventional horse and buggy sort of thing, you instead notice that there's these large reptilian creatures that have saddles on them and act as basically mounts. And you suspect that in these more swamp-like regions, you're probably going to see a lot of stuff along this lines of people adapting and using different creatures for different methods of travel. I do believe you guys said you want to take a long rest before we continue going forward.
See.
Okay, so you eventually, the town, you actually notice right off the bat, the town is predominantly elven in nature. A lot of the architecture, despite being suspended on like processed wood, is actually still very organic. And you do find an inn known as the Brass Rose Public House.
Wait, so this is an elven town?
It's a small elven town, yes.
How close are we to Aurora's hometown?
Other side of the continent, you're safe.
Okay, cool.
Maybe.
Okay,
Sorry,
use
sorry, I
disguise
was-
self and I look like a human.
I was muted. Han is, as we enter the town, he's gonna use disguise self as well, and he's gonna turn into the elven girl he had before in the tavern, who is canonically Vixana.
Challenge.
Yeah,
Oh, Juanita.
exactly.
Okay, so
I gotta tell Bryce Juanita.
Han, you using Mask of Many Faces, you shift into the Winter Eladrin form that you took on before as well. Now you take on the form of a standard human traveler, more or less. Nothing really noteworthy. You walk in, and a lot of the elves here, they have various elaborate tattoos. A lot of them are very naturalistic in their design. Like there's roots, there's a lot of just... The best way I can describe it is if you've played the Dragon Age series, how the Dalish elves have those face tattoos. It's kind of like that, except across their entire body.
Hmm.
So they're elf Yakuza.
Yeah, the other thing you notice is that it's growing a little bit warmer as you travel south, and as a result, it's very humid. The air is... It's very much at this point, you're now in swampland. You're not dealing with the rolling hills below Typhus or the jagged forests of surrounding Ravenhold. You're in thick swamplands. So you walk into you're inside the Brass Rose Public House. Is there anything you guys want to do while you're in this town, that is?
Can I like roll history to see if Rory has ever seen these mounts before as not mounts, as like just running around?
Actually, make a history check.
I was gonna say, I didn't know if it was history or nature, but it felt like a history thing.
Russian.
10. You haven't really traveled this far south. You mainly stuck around the forests close to the close to the close to the Iron Spires, to the northern portion of the hinterlands. So, for one, it's kind of uncomfortably humid for you, and two, you're also very much disconcerted by these very large reptilian creatures. They basically look like giant monitor lizards, to give you a rough idea.
Okay, I'll take note of that. And now I guess because it's so humid, she's gonna probably walk around panting a bit more, and looking for any source of like clean water to swim in.
Well, the water itself is clean. It's just swamp water.
Huh.
Like it's not.
Have you ever seen a swamp, Chris?
It ain't
I
clean.
have.
bro.
They're
Have
clean
you?
swamps. They're clean swamps.
Yeah, there are clean swamps.
Bitch, where?
The majority of the Everglades is clean.
Yeah.
So
Well,
basically,
small.
you're dealing with. There's a lot of. It's not like there is stagnant water, yes, but it's not like there are little like minor currents providing the water with a nice method of flow. You're not just dealing with rancid swamp water.
How long would she have to sit and focus to like activate the charm for her to be able to talk to these monitor lizards?
It's a ritual, so 10 minutes.
All right. She will find the one that scares her the least, so the smallest one or the happiest looking one, and sit by it for 10 minutes.
Okay, make a perception check to find the happiest looking reptile.
Having campaign 1 flashbacks.
He just sees one with a fucking top hat just going, "Hello, my honey."
Natural
hello, my
20. A lot of these, in general, they don't necessarily. They're basically just beasts of burden, but you do find a smaller one, about the size of what would be equivalent to a pony, or like a miniature horse.
Oh, she gonna scamper over to that one and sit by it for 10 minutes, and then the second she can talk to it.
Okay, it's basically you notice that it walks over to a feed trough, but instead of hay and like grain and whatnot used to feed horses, it's just various assorted meats. And it just starts eating as and 10 minutes passes by. What do you want to talk to it about?
Um, I don't mean to bother you while you're eating, but I have a couple questions about the water.
Who are
Are
you?
there? Rory. Who are you?
I kind of want to make the Beishra joke.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was like,
I was
fucking
expecting
Beishra?
it. Like, damn, Beishra.
This is Beishra's
Stupid
kid.
old-
No,
Really gets around.
Canon.
Beishra's a fucking.
look,
sub.
Beishra just exists. He's
Beishra
just-
fucks.
And
Beishra-
forgets halfway through.
Beishra fucks and
Wait,
forgets.
does Beishra fuck?
Beishra does in fact fuck.
They
Oh,
go.
it's
He
canon!
texts back, or they text back. He goes, "New phone, who dis?" And they go,
No, it's the thing. It's
Beishra,
the
who
same
dis?
phone.
"New brain, who dis?"
New day, who dis?
Anyways, the lizard is very much like looking. Basically, it's looking for something to do. Very much preoccupied, not really paying attention to what you're trying to say. You can feel free to try and ask questions though.
What's in the water?
Water,
No,
Cocaine.
living things. Living things. I know water's there, but water can't be in water because it is water.
fish.
fish that eat me, or would eat things like me, or little fish?
If it could give a shrug, it would. You actually see the look on its face. It starts thinking, and then it seems to lose its train of thought and starts walking.
It's
Uh,
me.
Wait, it looks like it's something to do. Okay, I have the perfect question for this thing. Um, do you want to come do stuff with us, or with me and my friends? I can take you with me.
Is there food?
I can get you food. Yeah.
He thinks. The lizard thinks for a few minutes.
Oh, while he's thinking,
Notice how I say for
I
a
will
few
pull-
minutes.
I will pull out a little bit of the hydra meat. If there's any left from our trip, I will pull out a little piece of it
There is,
and kind of.
To
hold
give you a
it
rough
up
idea,
to
this is only like an hour after the Hydra fight.
Okay, I was about to
Oh,
ask how
damn.
far away we
Oh.
are, or where we are. Okay.
Yeah, you're only
Alright,
about an
yeah,
hour
so-
out from the Hydra fight. You guys are still fucking fucked up.
Yeah.
I'll
We're
take a
still
little chunk
fucking.
and kind of like hold it out to be like a peace offering. Like this. I can get you more of this.
The creature looks up, and you do notice it does have like long. It does have like its claws are 4 instead of 3, so it does actually have a grip to it. It reaches up and grabs the meat from you. Slowly reaches out, trying to figure out if you're going to take it away again. Grabs it, and then yanks out of your hand and starts like chewing on it.
So, does that mean yes?
Maybe. This creature is not the most intelligent. It doesn't have the most eloquent vocabulary.
I imagined. All right. Then
It
she's
does.
gonna-
It does, however, start walking beside you.
Yes.
It's like a
Okay.
mini Terra.
This is legit. Oh, okay. This is the best way to start off. Okay, yeah. She's then just gonna take her new friend back to the tavern, or back to the sorry, I don't know if it's really a tavern, but back to the place we're all going to sleep.
Okay. So now that Rory has her little lizard friend, what's everyone else doing?
I had a question.
for it.
So Han spent quite a bit of time in Elven ruins. Do these reptilian creatures used as work animals? Do they hold any sort of special place in Elven society? Would you know?
Actually, no. This purely seems to be a case of most of adaptation, more or less.
Okay.
In essence, you could say it's akin to like how ancient Egyptians they brought in cats, and cats basically domesticated themselves.
Mhm.
In essence, that's how this works. It's very much a symbiotic relationship. The lizards act as mounts, they act as guard dogs and whatnot in exchange for food.
Okay.
This
That's pretty
lizard
much all I
reminds
wanted.
me of George Washington from Over the Garden Wall.
Ooh, Han as Hanita is going to approach the bar and order well, gonna turn to the party and go in his best feminine voice. Gonna go, what are we all feeling like drinking tonight? Good talk. I'm gonna get a brandy. Do you have brandy here? Mr. Bartender?
Yes, we do.
I'll get your finest brandy. Well, maybe not your finest.
Okay. A little bit too silver.
Certainly. Thank you.
Oh,
Ooh.
Whoa.
I haven't
Right.
talked in a while. My throat kind of hurts. It feels weird. And Sean's gonna kind of look at the bartender and be like, over in the Shade Merc, we have a drink called Swamp Water. Doesn't sound good. I loved it. Do you guys got that? It's not actual swamp water, so if you don't have it, I think I could run it down for you, but do you? I've been hankering for a swamp water.
Unfortunately, we don't really deal with the shade merc very often, so no, not really.
Fair enough.
I would post a picture of like the actual like what the lizards look like, but it appears as though the files are too big. So
Oh.
Thank God.
it's just if you want to look it up, it's just look up giant monitor lizard. So Aurora,
Yep.
can I get you to make a perception check?
I'm really glad I cast Sky Self.
That's a good little fucking
That's
bar you just
That's the wrong
dropped.
character.
Yep. I
You
just realized
fool!
that. Not Naomi. Oh,
Okay.
fuck you, Avray.
Ever
You
since
I'm
notice
picking up my real
a-
dice.
You notice in the near the bar, not necessarily like right beside it. You do notice a board with a few bounties on it, and you do notice a gray-skinned elven man who appears to be looking at the bounty with not gray skin, porcelain skin with black hair, just looking at the bounty board.
I'm gonna go scan the bounty board.
Okay. One of the things you do notice is that there is a bounty on the killer of the Talani family.
Yep. I figured.
Monka W.
Let's get that one.
The only evidence it shows is one, it was a female with red hair, and it was a half elf.
Oh shit, this is an easy quest. Yeah, let's grab that one. I think
That's
I already
not-
know the answer.
Oh, thank God I used just the guy's self.
You dead as
She
shit.
is screaming internally. But she just kind of nods at the board and then goes and sits down.
Okay. Yeah, the high elven barkeep. Sorry, not the barkeep. Not a high elf. Sorry, wood elf. He sees you walk up to the bounty board, and he just gives you a weird look, but doesn't say anything.
He's got true
Can
sight.
I insight check that?
Sure.
Poggers, true sight, poggers.
And fuck you, Avray. I'm rolling on my own.
Okay.
Okay, so that was a base 12 plus 1, 13.
He finds it weird that a human would take interest in elven matters.
Oh, suck pee.
We're at 10, bitch. I meant to
That
say
dude
boys.
gives a suck a chode.
Well, that doesn't count.
Hey, racist bitch. Yeah. She just kind of sits down and tries not to freak the fuck out.
Okay. Just for a bit of fun, roll a charisma check.
Oh, I don't like you.
It's not going to do anything. It's purely to see.
Oh, it's a 3.
It's a 3. It's a 3. Okay.
So everyone can clearly see Aurora freaking the fuck out.
Yeah. Aurora is most certainly just royally freaking out at this moment. She's, despite having the illusion, you do notice that she herself is quaking. The dark-haired elven man looks over at you and takes you to another table.
Wait, what table is he set at?
At a different table.
Okay, I thought you said he sits down at your table. I'm like, oh fuck, go fuck, go fuck, go fuck.
Anyways, Ragnar,
Oh.
you you watch Aurora and Han change their forms to be more appropriate to their setting. Aurora changing into a human, and Han changing into the familiar-looking elven form of what would be a Winter Eladrin. Is there anything you want to do in town, or
Feeling that feeling that his bag of wine is getting a little bit.
actually you don't feel any difference in the way?
But the thing is, I remember last session or session before that when I said I took a drink out of it, you said that I felt it get a little bit lighter. Haha.
Fair enough.
So he's gonna go and look. He's gonna go and hopefully purchase a lot of alcohol.
Okay. There's not really necessarily a brewery in town. There is an inn, but so do you just want to go approach the barkeep, try and buy a cask off of him, or what do you want to do?
Let's do that. I'm gonna go ahead and walk right on up to the barkeep. I'm gonna need all the ale that you have.
I got some bad news for your friend. It appears as though we've run out of a vast quantity of our ale.
Wine.
Unfortunately, we haven't gotten a shipment of elven wine in some time.
This is a tavern, is it not?
It's more of an inn.
Mm. How do you run out of alcohol? Oh, well. When would you get any? Or when would you get another shipment?
Well, it depends. We've had some trouble with our supplier recently. We were supposed to get a shipment in not too long ago, but a band of mercenaries appears to have confiscated contraband, apparently. Says they work for the Empire, but the Empire has little to no jurisdiction down here.
Mm. Well, can't have that now, can we?
No, not really.
Is there anything that can be done? Any
Well, if you're
help?
south, we were supposed to get a shipment in from Blackwater not too long ago for some rather potent moonshine. But it appears as though they've cut off all shipments in and out of Blackwater for the past couple of weeks.
Mm.
Parker, you overhearing this conversation between the barkeep and Ragnar, and as soon as you, mainly the town you come from, Blackwater, hearing that a band of mercenaries has apparently cut off the supply chain from what would be the independent merchants that basically run along the roads going south and Blackwater. What do you want to do?
First, can I get an apple juice?
He slides a glass of apple juice over.
Thank
That'll
you.
be a copper.
Wait, do we have a copper? I have
I can give you change. It's
okay.
fine.
No,
Here's I have
we
a
have
gold.
no police on our team.
All right, he hands you nine silver and 9 copper.
Fantastic. Can I steal the 1 copper back?
It's already in his hands.
Okay, it's not that important.
I mean, you can try.
No, it's fine.
It might
you
not
know-
work, but
No,
you can try.
grab his face and slam it into the counter. That might work.
Haha, good bit.
So what's this about Blackwater?
We had a couple of rough customers come through a few weeks back, saying that they weren't going to be providing. Well, they were cutting off our supply line from Blackwater. Blackwater has a couple of nondescript suppliers down there who deal with more potent alcohols that some people here tend to enjoy. This band of mercenaries apparently works for the Empire, but the Empire has very little to no sway down here.
The entire time he's talking, she's like sipping on her apple juice. Like she's been watching people like talk to people and they like act cool, so she's trying to emulate that.
Okay, roll a charisma check to try and act cool, we'll say.
5.
To you, you think you're really cool. He just looks at you though and is like, okay then. No response, okay. And he just looks back over to Ragnar and says, now look, ideally I don't want this situation dealt with violently, but if you're heading south anyway, maybe you can talk to him, send a message. Okay then.
I'll send a message for him.
Kai, are you? Kai gone?
Damn, we're having a quiet session today. Hi.
Kai gone.
Either Kai's gone or he accidentally muted the mic, not the actual Discord.
Sorry.
Never mind.
Sorry.
No worries. He just said he just asked if you could pass a message on to that mercenary gang. Sorry, that mercenary band who's been cutting off the supply line between Blackwater and this town, Kopelambori.
Well, I could do a bit more than
Is she peeing in here?
pass a message on.
Ideally, I don't want violence to come back to this place. We're kind of the last stop really before you get down to Blackwater, and we don't want to necessarily deal with any look, we aren't a bunch of fighters down here. There's maybe a few people here who've done mercenary work in the past, but that's about it. If you could just pass on a message, just asking them to please move on, that'd be great. All I know is that they're called the Black Banner Company, and they've been a bit of a pain in the ass for a little while now.
I could pass on that message, yes.
Excellent. I don't have much to offer. We don't get that much foot traffic through here, but
Cat,
tell you
please
what,
stop
I'll give you a full cask if you can get that message out and get me obviously my supply line running again.
That sounds fair to me.
All right. And Shellen.
Howdy, partner.
The very first thing you notice is that a lot of the people here just don't even seem to notice you.
That's how I like it.
Like they aren't even like, it's not even like a matter of they look down at you and then just like avert their eyes more or less to like go back to what they're doing. It's literally like 3 people bump into you, look down and go, "Oh, sorry."
No, that's fine. That's how I like it. I like it when Chellin likes it when he's not. Again, people aren't like, "Oh my god, it's a goblin!" Ah. He likes that. I'm just
Roll a general insight check.
okay. Check inside. 24. 24.
24. Okay, good roll. That's the only good roll you're gonna have tonight, knowing you.
Yep.
You do notice that the majority of this, you don't necessarily see any other goblins, but given the fact that you're so far south and it appears as though a lot of the prejudice towards goblins is more towards the northern section of the empire.
That's fair.
Areas like Felwith and whatnot are a lot more.
Yeah. They've either got a stick up their butt or their head up their butt. Either way.
Or they have a goblin problem. But yeah.
Yeah. Or they've got shit up their butt. Well, that's where it's supposed to be. Anyway, alright, fuck it, I'm not thirsty. And I'm just gonna sit down next to Aurora.
Okay.
Be like, so, what's up? It's been a while since we've talked. Been a good while.
She just has like a 1,000-yard stare, and just like not really responding.
Challenge just nods and just goes. Been seeing that look in your eye, that kind of look, a lot more lately. Just, I hope you're doing okay. I hope you're doing all right. And Chellum's just gonna pull out the God's Inquiry and start just flipping through it and reading it.
Okay. The first handful of gods don't have names per se. They have titles.
Okay.
The first one is the Honorable, a warrior god, basically this scion of battle, and is was commonly viewed as a sigil of nobility. Basically, a lot of human nobles back in the day used to worship this god, as they believed that they would acquire more favor with their communities through following him. However, it does state that this god was slain.
Oh shit. What was his name again?
It's not a name, it's the title. It's
title,
the
right.
Honorable.
The Honorable. Okay.
And it's weird, as you're going through more and more of the earlier chapters of this book, a lot of them, it says either status unknown or status slain.
Okay.
At the last page of the first chapter, which just discusses the old gods, you notice one known as the Void Weaver. It is it's a man that while you've never seen, is eerily familiar to what Aurora has told you about her visions. A black-robed figure with a singular porcelain mask with a crack in it. And beside and underneath, where it says the current status of whether people are worshiping or not, it simply says 1.
Okay, that's weird. Under people worshiping him?
Yeah, it basically, there's a general. This tome, from what you gather, was written a few hundred years ago, but it was obviously copied and whatnot, and it was very clearly, this tome has a lot of old information, but it basically just says that the old these are a lot of very old gods, and as a result, it's very hard to track when they were simply cast from the pantheon, slain, or whatever else could possibly have happened.
All right, I'm gonna like fold the corner of the page, and save it for later. Sean doesn't. I don't want to bother Aurora.
There is one final, aside from the Void Keeper, that is, and it's known as the
Hmm.
Adjudicator.
Whoa, that's a word. I'm not that smart.
With basically just a short statement that basically says that the first son of the oldest god, the Adjudicator, was cast out of the pantheon and is believed to be located within the Nine Hells. Worship of this deity is strictly prohibited.
Sent to Nine Hells.
And it's a man wearing black robes, and behind him, in front of him, you see a glowing white sword, and behind him, you see two very large black wings.
Okay. Black robe, big old sword. Sword, two black wings.
Yes.
All right.
I'll post in. I think it's already in visual aids, but I'll post it regardless.
And then you said he was son to the oldest god?
Yes, the first son of the oldest god.
Oh.
One moment.
And I haven't written like that since fucking high school.
$8 for a fucking file? Holy shit.
It's in visual aids.
Oh.
Anyways, is there anything else you guys want to do before you guys go and take a long rest?
Rory would like to walk up to the barkeep and be like, can I have I think it was called firebrand.
The barkeep looks at you and goes, I just happen to have a quarter of a bottle, so he pours a shot for you, slides across. That'll be 3 silver.
And how much for a bit of overnight assorted meat for my friend? I want to find out what he likes best.
We'll say a gold just for keep things nice and simple.
Okay. Here you go. And she slides over 2 pieces of gold, or 2 gold pieces, and takes her drink and sits and waits for her meat to come out for her friend.
Okay. It does take a little bit. Like the barkeep does have to step into the back and check what he's got in stock and whatnot. But after about 5-10 minutes, he comes out with a varied selection of cured meats, more or less.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
She's going to set the plate of meats on the ground and look at her friend and be
Before
like,
you can even set it on the ground, he knocks you out. He knocks the plate out of your hands and just starts eating indiscriminately.
I'm glad you like them. Just try to remember which one you like most, so I can get you more of it.
The lizard doesn't appear to acknowledge what you're saying. It's just too focused on food.
It's okay. We'll work on your talking skills. Enjoy your meal. And she downs her shot of firebrand.
Okay, roll con save.
Woo! Time to drink.
15.
It burns on the way down. And you're a small child.
Mm-hmm.
Well, according to the rest of the party, you're a small child, and you're still trying to get used to the taste of firebrand.
I imagine.
But you're starting to see why Percival likes it. It's got a lot of kick to it, but if you know how to drink it, it does have a bit of a nice flavor, especially like, it has a pretty actually decent aftertaste as well.
Was I here? Was she here to hear Ragnar not be able to get any more booze?
I'm
Or
gonna
was the
I'm
one who's
gonna
on
say
it?
no, only because I imagine you were preoccupied with your lizard.
All right, that scene will come up later. I am going to have it where she accidentally fucking calls him a bitch because he drinks wine because of what Percival said. That's my roundabout goal. So hopefully,
Okay. So yeah. To keep things moving along, we'll say that it's 5 silver for a room for the night. You all settle in. Can I get Aurora to make a whiz save?
So he's good, right?
This is the wrong time for my AirPods to stop working.
No, this is the
Oh.
best time for your AirPods to stop working.
Yeah, because you sound like a normal person.
The worst time for your AirPods to stop working was that one
No,
time. Where
I
we
meant
were
so
all
she could ignore it.
16.
16. Okay, and you actually sound like a human.
Yeah, you sound like a different person. It was like that time when Priya switched mics.
Should I just get a fuck? I need to get a better mic.
Yeah.
Holy
You actually
shit!
sound
You
like a
sound
different
so
person.
good.
You actually sound like a
Yeah,
holy...
did you hear how
What
sharp that
the
S
fuck?
was? Did you hear that? That was sharp.
Oh, fuck y'all.
I could.
What? That
It almost cut me for real.
Yeah, that wasn't a roast. That was.
No, like... You
Can you hear
genuinely
us
sound
turn?
like...
Can you hear her turning us down right there? Did you hear that? The click,
Oh,
click, click.
The click, click, click. Yeah.
Anyway, Aurora, you do hear a voice, however, it's different to the ones you've heard before. It's not
I'll be back.
speaking in soliloquy to someone tomorrow. It's speaking almost directly to you. Why don't you let me in, really? And the voice fades.
Is it the voice that I think it is?
Depends, is it?
Does Aurora recognize this voice? Or I guess this Nowie recognize this voice.
Now he does.
Is it the voice she heard that night?
Maybe.
Okay, I
Okay,
fucking know it is.
Yes, it is.
She's going to try to reach out towards the voice if she can, or like try to contact it in some way.
Okay, you close your eyes, focusing very hard. Can I get you to join me in sidebar?
Who wants to talk shit on Blair now?
At one point, my cat purred directly into the mic. Did you all hear that?
I thought that was just you in character.
No, she purred directly into the mic.
I'm fucking with. I didn't hear it.
Okay.
You're good. Oh, that's the printer. That is cool.
So how are y'all?
Did
Good. I came back before the session. I came back from having furious sex with your friend's dog, so you know.
Jesus.
Hey, yo, we
Priya's
still on
friend.
stream, homie.
Oh,
Yeah.
His name is
forget we
David and he fucks dogs.
I forget.
I'm
we
sorry,
stream.
what?
His
I
name is
forget we
David and he
stream.
fucks dogs. I'm
Yeah,
sorry I never told you before.
that's the weird. Yeah, so apparently I'm Priya's friend's ex-boyfriend named David, and I had sex with her dog in front of her whole family. It was a very confusing set of calls, and it was very difficult to follow.
It was a thick dog.
It was a dummy thick dog, yeah.
I'm gonna not question that.
I'm with you on that.
We hear you clapping, Priya.
Wow. All right. Chill. It was me, by the way.
No, because I'm listening to it, right? I can see her.
It's my knuckles rapping against each other.
Man, that was rough.
Oh my
Wait,
god,
those
I
are
can
your
make
knuckles?
a 3D print
Yeah.
of your fucking dick, Cliff. Fucking
All right, first, those
sell a 3D print of the Grappa Schlong to the fucking server, dude.
I mean, I already know one, maybe two people that would at least pick it up, but I don't know if it'd be a hot seller.
Dude, just learning the one of Cliff's characters' name was Grappa makes the whole like I don't even need to hear it. I
Oh
already
yeah, no,
know it
you're
now.
not. No, you don't know
I
it.
know I'm never gonna hear it.
Never.
I've already gotten the chat,
Cool.
but
Wanna make sure.
I don't care.
Like,
I know.
I haven't even told Priya yet.
Yeah, Chris told me last night.
That fucking.
Oh, they're in a fucking sidebar?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's why we've been chilling here. And
Oh, fuck.
Yeah,
Chris
they-
is
they
a
left for a second.
bitch. I spent $300 for that fucking story, and he's going around telling it willy nilly.
No,
Chris.
Chris.
Chris, not Cliff.
Chris.
It was
Yeah, I know.
Chris.
That's what I said. Chris. Chris is the bitch. I know Cliff wouldn't do it because I already told him that I would rescind our fucking deal if he told anybody else.
Ooh.
I just don't want you to not trust me. Honestly, I can't believe that deal even like stayed. I am crazy happy of that deal. Like, but I just don't want you to not trust me, Hobie. So and especially when you got money on the line.
Oh, also since we're not really doing the session right now, since we're waiting for them.
Damn,
If
got
anybody
quiet as hell.
has any fucking pictures that they want on Dice, since I have the printer, all I gotta do is just pay for someone
A
to put it
big
onto
cock and balls.
Already doing that. You think I'm joking?
Yeah, I do.
I am
Penis
not.
dice.
I
Penis
have
dice.
got it. I am working out. Okay, so Okay, so since everyone here but Priya knows about it, and I'll tell Priya, I'll tell you in detail, or I'll just fuck it. Since everybody knows about it, fucking, you can just tell them later, Cliff. Since fucking Chris ruined it, I'm getting a deal set up with with Cliff, so I could have a picture of his dick on as a 20 side on the die,
No
and sell it to
way.
the fucking server that he's in where Grappa Shalom started.
No way.
I am, yes.
That is fucking awesome.
So the Grappa D20 is gonna be a fucking thing.
Can you would you be able to make a dice for Han that has a dead child for the D20?
Wow. Holy shit.
It wouldn't be
No,
able
I'm
to be
kidding, I'm
that
kidding.
detailed. It wouldn't be able to be that detailed.
Yeah, I know. I figured
I mean, you could just literally have a picture of a child. And
of a child
on
and just
the
be like, it's a
like,
dead
or
kid.
on-
And then ink it
yeah.
as red.
Yeah.
No, but I could do not anything because there are limitations to the size of the faces.
Yeah.
But it's a really good printer. Is what I've read about it. So
My mom got me this keychain that's it's literally just a D20. And I could literally use it as a D20, but it has this like thing on it I'd need to break off. It's
I
pretty cool,
finally decided on Nowie voice.
though.
Wow.
All right, so Chellant, Aurora closes her eyes for in reality, only about 30 seconds.
The longest 30 seconds of my fucking life.
And when she opens them again, there's a subtle shift. If any of you want to make an Arcana check, you can.
And any of
okay.
us?
Choo choo,
Whoever
here I
has
come.
either proficiency or a decent intelligence stat or whatnot can.
How about half proficiency?
Check.
I'll allow it.
I have proficiency in Arcana. I'll go for it, man.
Damn it! Hold on.
Dude,
And
I've
that's a
never
two.
pulled up my notes.
I
Page
fuck.
faster than
thought I
when
had like
fucking you
proficiency
So-
open
or
your
something.
mouth.
Never
That's a
mind.
nat 20 plus 5.
Nat 20 plus 5? Okay. Han, you've traveled with Aurora for a little while. What do you roll, Ragnar? Sorry.
That's all good. 16.
Yeah, you wouldn't notice this change.
Oh, I'm 14.
Han, though, having rolled nat 20 and also
sir.
having a plus 5, you do notice a little change in Aurora's. There is a slight amount of arcane. Every arcane caster does have a bit of arcane essence, more or less, floating around them. It's a sort of aura, you could say, but this is different. This is very different. And you do actually recall seeing this aura before. In fact, you recall it back at the altar.
Hmm.
And you definitely realize that whatever just happened, I don't know if you're sitting at the same table as Aurora right now. I'm assuming you are.
Mm-hmm. Or at least near the group to not draw too much attention
Yeah.
to them. But I'm paying attention regardless.
Yeah. Aurora appears to be no longer exuding necromantic magic anymore. She appears to be exuding some ancient form of magic that, through Jonathan, you've learned about. Blood magic.
Oh fuck. That was a fucking incredible nat 20. That was an incredibly important nat 20.
Yeah, it really was, dog.
Oh my fucking god. Notebook time. Okay. Oh. Okay.
When is the new subclass going to be imported in D&D Beyond?
It's already imported. You just gotta activate homebrew.
Well, D&D Beyond lied to me. It said it wasn't there.
You did that to me before too. You just need to open it in a different browser.
Just open a different browser or reload it or whatnot.
Yep.
It's in there.
Yep. And do make sure you have homebrew content enabled as well.
Okay, what did you call it?
It's just Blood Magic Wizard.
Oh, there it is.
Yes, we're going to be doing a test of a homebrew subclass I made. So this is going to be interesting. I'm excited. I do hope it's not too broken, but here goes. So
You don't have so many fucking spell slots.
yeah, and you're actually going to be useful in combat. Oh shit.
Suck pee, Chris.
Where's the book? Where's the book? That's 11.
11 today?
Anyways,
No.
no, that's 11 yesterday and today.
Yeah.
Discord is
Total.
not on stream.
We have 11 total. Okay, thank you. Just asking.
After
Okay.
the fucking dog balls, I'm not putting it up on stream. It is never going up on stream.
I mean, you could have die rolls, just don't have that. Just don't have general.
Oh,
up.
you don't want die rolls on stream anymore.
Anyways,
Wait, what prepared spells do I get?
you just get your standard prepared spells.
Mm.
There isn't. Well, there is like specific blood magic spells. I'll say that for now. You don't really know anything about them, however, so you'll have to learn about them. Because the wizard subclasses don't actually get specific spells when they prep them.
Josie's useless right now.
No, I still have like my fucking spells and shit.
Yeah, she still has her spells, which are fireball, fireball, and fireball,
I literally only use
and
fireball
enlarge
once a type.
and enlarge reduce.
I don't know why y'all aren't shitting on me using chromatic orb because that's what I use the most.
Anyways, so
funny.
what do you guys want to do? Aurora, you now are tapping into some very ancient magic. Han, you are also picking up on this. Everyone else is none the wiser.
Aurora's gonna be watching the
What a
job board to make sure nobody goes over there in her party.
Would a
Okay.
19 have picked up on that? Because I was trying to fix D&D Beyond and the thing that it rolled.
Actually, no.
Okay, then. I just wanted to check because it rolled a 16, but it didn't add my modifier.
It was a DC 20 check.
Unfortunate. Oh, well. Ow.
Han, in his Hanita form, is going to kind of lean over towards Aurora and whispered, quiet enough to not pick up the attention of anybody in the tavern, but so that she can hear, even though he's at Don't. He's gonna go, perhaps we should have a talk later. In private.
I'm good now if you want to go now.
Okay.
Sure.
So I'll say for the to keep things quick. Your rooms are paid. You pay for your rooms. It's 5 gold per. It's 5 silver per room. Han and Aurora go off to a private little room, and I'll let that scene play out while I crack open a PC.
Can I call a sidebar with Han?
Absolutely.
Ooh, sure.
Because I have
hop
a
on.
feeling that this is gonna have to be a lot of explaining.
Okay.
Imagine not being able to play D&D because I want to keep on calling sidebar. Funny joke.
Joke anyone ever makes is funny.
Your mom is always funny.
Don't tell my mom that.
Why will she get a big head?
Yeah, she makes too many jokes and none of them are good.
Oh, call your mom and let her do a few jokes.
No.
Hey, for your mom,
Do it.
stand up. Let's get this.
Here, I'll call your mom right now.
What?
I'm gonna call your mom right now.
All right.
Hello, Priya mom? Say joke. Oh, haha, that is good joke. Alright, did it. She said good joke. It was funny. She told me not to tell.
The joke was just her saying good joke.
Yeah. No, it wasn't. Wait, no, it wasn't. Oh, it is a resin printer. Cool. I was gonna ask, and then I was like, it doesn't really matter. And then
It does.
It does. It does.
It
I
really
don't really
does.
think you can filament 3D print.
Nope. Well, actually, yes, you can.
You can, but I don't think they'll be that good.
No, they're for different things. All right, so like for larger things like boxes, pieces that you would like use to replace stuff, like or put it onto like a bike or something, I would think a filament printer would be better. For small things with insane details, like figurines, little miniatures, dice with pictures, shit like that, the resin printers are a lot better.
You make pretty good minis too.
Yeah, it's $8 on Hero Forge to just buy a.
Yeah, to buy the file.
Yeah, for a single thing too. So it's like, oh, you wanna do it for 2 stances, $16. Which I mean, you know, they gotta make money some way, but it's like for something that's completely automated like this and takes them nothing at all to allow us to be able to do, it's like $7 or $8. I'm like, you know, it's not a lot, but in the grand scheme, it kind of is.
Well, to get a mini from them is like
20.
double or triple that price. So you know,
Yeah,
you're
but
definitely saving money to make it yourself.
oh
Because I
yeah,
mean, if you
most
have all the
definitely.
stuff to make a mini, then you know.
But yeah, like I was saying earlier, if you have any like pictures, it needs to be like a basic ass JPEG. So like I'll send some examples in the useless interest dumps of what have been put on the die so far that I've commissioned or that I'm putting on the die. Just go ahead and send them to me because now that I have the printer, I'm just gonna commission the files from this dude and he sends them to me and I print them.
So high, felt so low, run so far, nothing to show for it. I'm taken. I got so good at breaking. Now I'm not a faking. The story's getting old. I'm faint inside to see on the better part of me, and I'm never letting go. Away all the mistakes. I breathe it, even mean it. This time I'm a little down, living out loud, feeling the high as a feeling invincible. Ah, 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 ah.
Oh, didn't David also kill your friend's dog?
Wait, what?
Uh,
What wasn't it like so insane that her dog died?
no,
No,
I
I
don't
think her
think
dog
so.
is still okay. I'm gonna call
No,
your friend. I'm gonna
that,
call your friend. I'll find out right now.
okay. You realize that no one in my friend group actually has a dog, right?
No,
That, no one has a dog in my friend
nope,
group.
no, they do. I know.
No, they don't. We all
They
have
do.
cats.
No. Oh my god. You guys are all cat people. I have 4 cats, so I can't say that I don't like cats, but boy howdy do I like dogs more.
Meow.
It just I just like dogs more.
And a kitty
Is my
cat.
cat in the room to hear me say that? I've said it before. She knows. but she also knows that I like her. So it's a win-win. I have cereal right here.
I wish I thought to eat.
Got it. That is stale as hell. Ooh, we can
Oh
actually
my
play
goodness.
PT.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, sorry guys.
How does
Yay.
it feel to know Aurora's
Oh my
backstory?
god, Aurora lore.
Aurora lore.
Aurora lore.
Yeah, it must be nice.
No.
All right. So, to keep things quick,
For
party.
the sake of brevity.
Oh, shut the fuck up. You guys head off to bed. It's 5 silver per room. Waking up the following day, you notice that there's a bit of overcast. Han, you get the sense that something is nearby.
No.
Do I know where?
Well, for one, it's not exactly who you think it is. But you know that there is something of note. Actually, make me a survival check at
Ooh,
advantage.
okay. Survival check? I did
Because you're a hunter's bane.
Yes, sir. Alright, that was a 15. And that was a natural 1, so thank God for the advantage. So 15 plus 6, 21.
21. You do actually within somewhere within the next 20 miles there is a strong presence of extraplanar energy. You all wake up and continue traveling south towards to deal with the Black Banner Company along with the Crown of Shadows and the Night Mother. Until eventually you come across a crossroads, roughly 15 miles south of Copelumbore. You looking at there is a sign to the south points to Blackwater, the north points to Typhus, to the west points to Broken Shores, and to the east it simply says the Moors. I'm assuming Han's taking lead on this.
Sure, because do I know the direction? Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, you have a general
Okay.
sense of where you're going. That is,
All right.
you decide to head east, eventually coming across a traveler who appears to have wounds that are beyond conventional healing magic. Like, I'm talking like a good portion of his arm is
Mm.
almost disintegrated.
Sorry, buddy, can't help you.
And he goes, that's fine. And he just starts walking slowly towards in the same direction you guys are going. However, you guys are definitely going to outpace him. You eventually come. Sorry, what was that, Chillin?
Chillin is just gonna ask the guy if he's still in move in order to keep going. the way
I'm-
he's going.
It'll take me a while, but yeah, I'll be fine.
All right. Stay safe.
Thank you.
Swamps aren't a good place to be caught with your pants down or your arm gone in this case.
Ooh.
And his arm's not fully
Oof.
gone. A good portion of it's like I probably shouldn't say disintegrated. It's necrosed.
Oh yeah, Chellan doesn't have good
Like,
bedside manner, so he's still.
It's
Yeah.
yeah, your charisma's an 8. So
Yeah.
Talk
Can
about
I
rubbing
try to
salt
help him?
wound.
Yeah, it's an 8.
She's gonna resurrect his arm from the grave.
if you think you can
And it'll choke him out.
cure advanced necrosis, sure.
No, like help cut off the arm.
Oh,
That's
oh
the
shit!
word.
We're doing
Oh,
old-timey
oh,
shit.
oh,
Okay.
no, that's not old time shit. That's like clean up the fucked up
Yeah,
shit
I
that
know.
only clean it. Yeah.
If
Okay.
I'll say
I have an herbalism kit. That does something, right?
it does. It allows you to make potions.
Oh shit, that's the making potions one?
Yes.
I thought
Maybe
alchemist
making-
supplies was making potions.
That's what I thought too.
I tend to rule it as depending on what kind of potion you want to make.
That's fair. That's fair.
So, like healing potions and whatnot are herbalism, whereas
fairly
say
simple.
like a potion of haste would be alchemy. Anyways,
I
he
prefer to be in medicine.
strangely looks as though he thank you, but I'm actually heading towards there's a woman somewhere in these swamps that apparently deals with situations like this. And you do notice that he's got a bit of blood around his mouth as well.
Oh.
He looks in a bad way. Like I'm gonna say this, as of right now, he is under the effects of the poison condition. But it appears as though this is a bit more than just like your average poison.
How far away from her are you, buddy?
About 5 miles. If you're heading that way, I could. And he looks over at Ragnar and he says, if the big. I hate to ask this, but if you're heading that way anyway, could I maybe catch a lift?
Ragnar's just gonna grab him and throw him over his shoulder.
Oh.
No, to be nice, he has a wounded
You
arm.
watch as a little bit of like dead skin just kind of sloughs off.
That's
Arm.
gross.
Go ahead and keep all arms and legs. It's gonna be a bit easier for you. Inside the ride.
He's already
You
kinda
watch as a smaller version of the lizard that Rory appears to be. They kind of get into a staring contest, trying to figure out like who's gonna be the one to eat this man's decaying arm.
I use Mage Hand to pick it up and throw it at Rory's lizard.
Oh, I think I'm
Okay.
Oh god.
So you guys, with Ragnar carrying, because as of right now the horses are back at Copel and Vori, only because you're actually walking through like ankle deep water, more or less, the majority of the way to this location that Han is leading you to.
Ha! I'm on a broomstick.
Okay.
Eldritch Blast her broomstick.
That's for fucking
I-
knocking you
fucking
off.
No, I'm
There
kidding. I'm
you
kidding.
are.
I'm kidding. I'm
I
kidding.
Anyways.
You'll be paying to repair this bitch.
Actually, that'd be a full re-enchantment job. Like that's gonna be a couple.
Yeah, that's some money,
Yeah.
bro. I'm still trying to pay off that sword over in fucking Typhus, bro. I'm good. I won't get that.
Pay back
back.
your
I'm good.
soul.
I can
Fuck,
afford to buy it again,
buddy,
but
that's
can
not
Han
happening.
afford to buy it for me.
So
I have one question. I'm sorry.
go for it.
You did say that like my lizard was basically like a pony compared to the rest, but is it the size of a pony?
It's not. It's when I say it's basically got like dwarfism. It's more like a mini horse.
He's baby.
Is okay.
Fuck.
Important question then. How how close is like its face when standing fully straight up to the water?
It's not like it's got like long spindly legs, but it's like basically the horses I say horses, the lizards you saw back in Kopelambori, they were about 10 feet tall, shoulder to ground basically. Um this is maybe 3 feet tall.
Ooh, okay. Is does it look to be like trying to keep its head out of the water, like it can't breathe water?
Oh no, it has no issue. You're not in very deep water. You're in ankle deep, so you're not like it's not drowning. It's probably at like the what would be equivalent to the knee or like the elbow joint. It's about up to there, but it's not by no means having any difficulty.
Okay, just making sure. And
If anything, the small you watch as the smaller lizard that has been trying to that tried to like grab that guy's decaying arm, more or less. It was swimming. It was swimming to get to it, and then your lizard just, with help of Aurora, grabs it and just starts eating it. It has the diet of a Komodo dragon, if you're wondering. And Komodo dragons don't give a fuck.
oh, this is gonna be fun.
So, you eventually come to a small hill. Roughly, it is above the water. It's a dry spot in a clearing. On the top of this hill is a single gnarled tree. Its roots are like spears. They're piercing into the earth. And in the back of your mind, Aurora, you hear
Again?
the voice, a feminine voice. But if you take my hand, I'll show you the world of the dead. As your vision shifts from this rather pristine, like disturbingly calm clearing, it's a perfect circle to give you a rough idea, to the tree itself is gnarled, but the rest of the trees as well are also in a state of basically like the roots and vines are twisted almost, and there's this strange heartbeat in the hill. And you see a single woman, almost ghostly in her appearance, trying to take care of the dead and dying trees. Ash and smoke in the air. You look up to the sun high in the sky, however, it's blackened, and there's this black stream of almost ichor, this black brackish blood just seeping out of a wound within the sun itself. Your vision comes back to you after a few seconds of seeing that. Continuing along, the rest of the party, you eventually come to a sunken portion of the swamp with a small, what could be construed as a waterfall. And the traveler that you see he goes, okay, I'm good. Can you put me down, please?
Nah.
I wasn't asking, and he pushes off you.
Ragnar, what?
All right.
Then he'll just drop him onto the ground as when he goes to push himself off.
Right? He's
No!
gonna make an acrobatics check because Ragnar's being a dick. 19. So yeah, he lands rough, and you do actually notice that his left arm does hit the ground, and you do notice one of the bones in the arm kind of like tweaks
No.
just a little bit. Doesn't snap or anything.
Oh
Ragnar!
He's
no.
definitely like in a lot of. He's definitely in a lot of pain. He like grits through it and just goes. For one, fuck you. For two, the rest of you, thank you.
Yeah, you're not dead, are you? I did my job.
Hanita is going to move over and help him to his feet.
Can Rory give him a point of lay on hands or a couple points, make him feel better?
Like I said, you could construe that he has something is stopping the healing process.
Aurora takes the book she was reading and smacks Ragnar in the back of the head.
As Hanita is helping him to his feet, she's gonna go. I apologize if this is insensitive, but I was mighty curious. What happened, to your arm? It looks rather terrible.
Some bitch in a group of mercenaries.
The
That's
black
what.
bear.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had. I was just attempting to get back to Blackwater. One of them,
It's like a brothel.
I got touched on the arm, and then suddenly my arm just went, well, like this.
Can Han recognize if it's a curse or something on his arm?
Make an Arcana check.
Does it
Okay.
inflict wounds? I mean,
I think it's a +5, but let me double check real quick. Yeah, it's a +5. Okay. Ooh, 8 + 5, so that's a 13.
13. There does appear to be something wrong, but it's hard to tell.
Okay. He's gonna, or she's gonna, in this moment, gonna go, well, I was worried you were gonna say it was them, but I'm thankful that, we know sort of what to expect from them now. We are going to put an end to them, hopefully, you see. So if there's anything you know about that band of brigands, I would very much appreciate it if you would pass that along to us.
Look, the only thing I know is that they're not the kind of people you want to fuck with. I was just, like I said, I was just trying to get back home to Blackwater, just trying to get on the boat. But, fuck.
We are going to make sure no one ever has something like this happen to them again. And he's gonna make some vague motion in the air, some hooey bajooey, and he's gonna go, may the eye of the Watcher look over you always, my friend. And gonna
that was
walk,
some weird hooey bajooey you just did.
gonna walk back towards the rest of the group now. Has to make a
Just
separate
watch us
identity
turn
for
your
this woman.
gaze upon this wretched thing.
Right, Aurora, that was some weird hooey pajooey he just did. She just did. They just did.
Yeah,
It
that
just
was
did.
weird even for me, Hanita.
Gonna whisper to them, it's that easy to make a religion.
No, it actually
It's
really
really
is.
not.
But I just did it.
The man is still there. He's still over here. I'm not trying to be subtle, and he's just like, okay, and you watch him walk through into this underground, into this little cave. The waterfall does appear to be trickling down, cutting a rather smooth into a little smooth basin near the bottom of the makeshift stairs. What do you want to do?
Follow him.
He's going down into this dark, weird area.
Yeah. In fact,
Salas is gonna follow. Oh yeah.
In fact, Han, you get the feeling that this is where you're supposed to be headed.
Oh shit. Gonna kind of throw up a hand signal to the group to kind of signal, hold up a minute here, and there's something going on here. maybe we should set up out here, and I'm gonna send in our furry little friend, and something's up down there. That's where we're supposed to be going, where he's going. So
No, Chillin wouldn't do that. God damn it. Okay.
so Han's gonna find a place near something he can lean against. He's gonna sit down back against it, and he's gonna go
Can
into.
I get you and the rest of the party make me a perception check?
Ooh, yes, sir.
Check. Perception.
Perception is a plus
I
3.
keep-
Alright. I was about to swear. Right.
11.
What are you? 16.
16, 17, 18. What'd you roll, Han?
One moment.
Oh,
A 60. Yay!
dirty
Damn, you
20.
got a really good roll.
So
What's your modifier?
everyone except for Ragnar and Han, actually. In the nearby vicinity, you do see what appears to be a large draconic skeleton.
Oh, fuck.
I cast Detect Magic.
There's a lot of magic, especially coming from that cave.
Is it a
Han,
Yeah.
for one, you begin looking around and you kind of get distracted in a way. And you, for the briefest moment, think, this is a really nice spot to sit.
It is.
So you sit. Can I get you making a con save?
Oh boy, I sat right, man. The iron spike went right up my ass. All right,
No,
plus,
Spike.
plus 3. Oh, but something went right up my ass. Good, good. I'm glad. 14.
I'll say this. Roll me a d4.
A D4. Ooh
A
boy.
d4.
Ooh boy. Where Laura Bailey? Where's your dice bag? There it is. Okay. When that is a 2.
Yeah, you just sat in some poison ivy.
Oh.
You just sat in some poison ivy. You failed the save. You are currently very much under irritation. I'll say that for the next 8 hours, every time you take damage, you got to roll a d4, and whichever and that basically tells you which direction you're going to run in.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So,
Can an
what'd you roll,
herbalism
Mason?
kit fix this?
Are
What'd you
you
roll,
gonna-
Mason?
Roll for what?
The d4.
Oh, a 2.
The pain of this poison ivy. You sit down. You're sitting there for about 2-3 minutes, and then you start feeling this burning sensation coming from your ass,
hot? That
and
is
you run straight east towards the draconic skeleton. And
hot. Fuck.
okay, so Rory and Chellin. Can I get Chellin to make me an investigation check and Rory to make me a perception check?
What you mean a skeleton check?
Can
Fuck me.
Aurora check out what Han was sitting on and see that it's poison ivy?
No need to make a check. Yeah.
I chase after Han.
Oh, fuck.
Okay. Chellin, it looks like a dragon. It looks like a big dragon to be exact.
It's a dragon, everybody. Just in case you didn't. know
Rory, you do smell a lot of things actually. The very first thing you smell is one, the guy's decaying arm. You smell a lot of rot, but you do also smell rats, rats and various what could be akin to scented candles, more or less.
Rat candle.
She is going to look to Chellin and Ragnar and just be like, can one or both of you watch my friend for a minute while I go see what smells so good?
Buddy, how you? And then Chun's gonna do finger guns at him.
All right.
Hey.
So Rory,
Bang, bang! They're real guns.
Yeah.
you,
Oh
you
shit.
begin heading into the, you begin heading into the
I'm an
the
expert
cave.
mime.
Yes, she will head down to the cave.
Okay, Han, you stop. Han, you stop running. You're still there's a lot of irritation still, so you're still gonna be under the effect of it. But no, Roy, you begin walking through the cave, and the waterfall does get you on the way in. Your hair is soaking wet. Your armor is, well, a little bit chilled now. The water was.
Prestidigitation.
Are you going into the cave too?
He said Rory, not Aurora.
Oh. No, I'm just chasing after Han to give him oil to rub on his ass.
Oh boy. Well, Chellin has that very special cream he hasn't fucking used all campaign.
Oh yeah, say it, because I totally want
I
to.
have a medicine. I have an herbalism kit. Please let me use it.
Yeah, you use that. I want to save it for emergencies. I want to save my shit for
Alright.
like.
So,
This is an
Rory,
emergency. my
you
ass
Straight
is-
up, thank you
you
for
walk
reminding
through
me, Mace.
this-
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
for sure.
dimly lit cave. There are a couple of candle sconces. They appear to have been recently replaced. Until eventually you see what appears to be. You do notice a few things right off the bat. On a shelf within this cave, like a naturally formed rock shelf, you do notice that there is a jar of eyes pointing in all direction. In the center of this room, you do see a large wrought iron cauldron with a viscous liquid inside. There is a deer skull located inside just by the door, and several cages of rats, all piled up.
Free them.
And you also see what appears to be a young boy, apparently unharmed.
Just standing there?
No, he's playing with some like bone instruments and whatnot.
Can play with my bone. Sorry.
Hold on, that's that,
What the fuck was that?
How far upon like when she walked in? Because if she walked in and saw this, she wouldn't go too far past the waterfall. How far is the boy?
It's about a 20-foot cavern, still heading down before you eventually hit this small grotto, more or less. If you want to move in further, like you do see the boy, he's not really paying attention to you right now. But if you want to move in further, you're gonna make a stealth check. If you want to be stealthy, that is.
Okay. She didn't expect eyes and stuff, so I don't know if you want me to roll another perception or you'd want me to roll an investigation for this one, but can she smell a bit closer at the items that she's close to anyway? If she's close to the jar of eyes? I mean, a deer skull's a deer skull, she knows that. But the eyes is kind of...
They don't appear to be any humanoid eyes.
Okay.
They appear to be various creatures and beasts and whatnot that live in these swamps.
you, can I sort of tell how old this kid is?
He's about 7 years old.
Kill
He
him.
has no reason to fear a 7-year-old, so when she walks up, she's just gonna walk up very calmly, and before she gets about like 10 feet away, she's gonna like quietly say, not to, as to not scare him, um, um, what is this place?
Oh, hi.
Hi,
Who are you?
um, my name is Rory. Who are you?
My name's Sebastian. And you notice a bit of like mud on his face, more or less. He's dirty, but not in like a more like he just hasn't taken a bath today, more or less. Um, he seems to be fine.
Um, so, Sebastian, uh, what do you do down here?
Well, the nice lady takes care of me.
She smiles very warmly. Nice lady?
Yeah, the nice lady. Actually, you do notice actually the other man that was traveling with you that Ragnar dropped. Um, he comes around after he went in roughly 15 or so minutes before you, and his arm is looking significantly better.
Uh,
Like there's bandages and whatnot, but the necrosis itself appears to have subsided more or less.
She tilts her head, looking a bit confused at this, but ultimately she just smiles, happy to see he's looking better, and waves at him. Hello.
You hear a feminine voice coming from the other side saying, "Take that ointment and make sure to apply it 3 times a day for the next 2 days. The rest of your infection will heal." He just goes, "Okay, thanks."
Has has he seen Rory yet?
Yeah, he's walking towards you.
Okay. Um. So, hmm. Now she sees young boy and him. Uh. Um. Do do you both stay here with the nice lady?
No, then he doesn't stay here. I do though.
Mm, What? Why are you living in a cave though?
The nice lady says that people don't normally, well, people up north don't like her.
Hmm. Did did she do something bad?
I don't know. I'm 7.
Hmm, fair point. Um, is our visitors okay? Can I go see her?
I mean, he was a visitor and he's okay.
Hmm, very true. Um, well,
You watch as as he tries to like start counting the amount of syllables in the word visitor, making
oh
sure he
my,
said it right.
oh my God! Like, I was just thinking the same thing if Rory tried to say ointment. Like, okay. Um, um. Well, you look like you're doing good, and you look like you're safe. So, uh, that's good. I'll be right back. And she gingerly walks over to kind of like peer in the space that the injured man walked out of.
Okay. By this point, the injured man has already walked past you and is walking his way back up to the cave. The rest of you do see the injured man. He does have bandages on his arm, and the necrosis does appear to have subsided. With a bit of extra care, he'll make a full recovery. What do you want to do? You also see Rory a few moments later making her way back to the cave entrance.
Aurora's gonna try to give Han ointment for the poison ivy.
Okay. Han, do you allow Aurora to shove ointment on your ass?
It's okay. It's not in a sexual way in any way.
Oh, I
carry
was
this
I
'cause
was
this happens
muted.
a lot
Now
in
it's a
Shadeburg.
sexual way.
Begrudgingly. Oh, you know what? I'm in Vixana's form. It's not even weird. It's not like she's
Yeah.
putting it on a tiefling's ass, you know? It's just some
I
random
mean,
person they've never met.
you're still,
You know what I mean?
yeah, but it's only an illusion.
If
Yeah,
anything,
yeah,
it's
yeah,
hotter.
but it's something that distances it for Han mentally, at least, because it's not really his ass. You know?
Yeah.
Except it's
Now
definitely
it's
his
just hot
ass.
as shit, dude. Now it's just hot as hell.
Yes, he allows it.
Okay.
Her hands go through my
Han-
dumb thick cheeks.
Han partially drops Trow to make sure that you're able to get your hand all up in there.
I mean, I was just gonna kind of give this to you,
You
like
were
let
gonna
you
say-
do
I
it.
know,
but,
but then he was
we're
like, "Do
doing
you
it
let her put it on
okay."
your ass?"
Well, I
And
mean,
was like,
how do you want to handle the situation? Like,
I thought she was
Put
just gonna give
oil
it to
on
me,
your
and I
own
was gonna
ass
self. Yeah, that's what I
Okay,
thought it was
okay.
gonna be. I didn't know I was gonna bend
I'm
over in the
imagining-
middle of a
I'm-
village and just be like,
Touch his butt.
"Oil my
Touch his
ass, Aurora, please."
Oh,
You know, I
God.
didn't. That's not what I.
Okay.
I feel like
all.
we should have streamed today.
Okay, whatever you want to handle that. I was going for more comedic effect, but
I've said a lot of things.
You know what?
Now
We
I'm
did get to have
staying
the
with this. I
comedy at
am
least.
putting oil on this butt, and that's
Oh
what she does.
no! Oh no!
If you don't end it with, was it
okay.
good for you?
Make a herbalism check, Aurora. That's plus your proficiency bonus, and I will say your intelligence
Was
modifier.
it good for you? It was good for me.
Jesus
Oh yeah,
Christ.
that's a natural 18 plus
Oh!
Yeah, don't even need to add it.
26.
Yeah, you're good. The heat subsides for the most part. It's still gonna take some time to
Yeah, there's still the annoying
fully wear
itch
off.
under it. I'm sure.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. Anyways, you all turn and you see Aurora a little bit wet, but coming back out of the cave.
We all right? Your lizard's still here. Is the lizard still there?
It's still there.
Okay, cool. Because I thought it'd be fun
It's
comedy
eating.
if I.
It's eating it goes over to the dragon, starts swimming over there, and looks for any pieces of like meat that remain.
Yeah, I just thought it'd be really funny if Chillin goes to a point and be like, "The lizard's still there," and it's just fucking gone. No traces.
Is the water deep enough for Rory to swim over to the dragon?
Yeah.
She's gonna go for a swim.
Okay.
And
Roll a
I
con
guess
save.
Make a perception check.
Y'all are very happy to just be swimming around in swamp muck.
Yeah. That's from the dude who lived in the shade mark.
I'm in the fucking not having a good time. This shit is nasty.
The lizard is literally just the Peppa Pig frog. No, I will not elaborate.
Natural. Okay, so you definitely you go swimming. There are a few like thick layers of algae on top of the water in some spots. But you go in for a solid like 2-3 minutes. And then you feel a bite on your leg. Then make me a con save.
Oh no.
So you suffer 2 piercing damage and 4 poison damage.
Youch.
Yikes.
Like,
Like,
that looks like it hurt.
did you just? Damn, that was really good. The voice crack at the end was solid.
Thank you, thank you.
What was the total damage?
6 points total.
Um, she's going to. She was swimming out to go swim with her lizard friends, so I imagine he's still in the water.
Yeah, he's now standing on what appears to be like a floating log, more or less. And he's just like reaching into the water trying to like catch fish.
Make sure to stay on the log. There's stuff in here biting. And she's gonna look around to see if she can see what bit her.
And make a perception check.
10. These are getting lower.
Yeah, no, you do see the snake that bit you. It's not a very big snake.
Right before you die.
Okay, if it's not a big snake, she's just gonna like start kicking and like paddling to swim furiously, hoping that her lizard friend follows her on his log. And I was gonna have a little fun bit, but I don't think she's gonna be able to do this as well. But she's gonna try to swim through some of the algae so that when she comes out, she looks like a muck monster.
Okay. Yeah, some of the algae there is a little bit of a current moving through. You do notice that. But yeah, you do swim through a rather thick layer of algae, and you do come up looking like a swamp thing.
She just walks up to the group, kind of limberly, just goes,
Oh, Rory, that's so. Oh God.
Does that mean you want a hug?
No, that's. Oh God. Ah, if it must.
Anyways. So, you guys are currently gathered around the outside of this cave, the mouth of this cave. What do you want to do?
It's my pants.
What?
No. I keep forgetting I'm on voice activation now. Sorry. What does it feel like down here for Han
Your ass feels tight.
with his spidey senses?
It does feel like there's something in the vicinity that is exuding a fey presence.
Do I see that with my detect magic still up?
Yeah, you don't detect a fey creature, but you do sense a lot of ambient magic emanating from this from the mouth of this cave.
I'm going into the cave, guys. If I die, no, I won't. And I go in the cave.
What?
Han drops disguise self and he follows her.
Yeah, especially after
So,
that.
what is
Chellen's-
the marching order?
Aurora, Han,
Aurora first.
everybody
Aurora,
else.
Han, Chellen. Because Chellen's fucking right behind. He's like, what the fuck? You're right, Priya. I should.
Oh, and Han summons his scythe as they're going into the cave.
Oh shit! You guys can hear that. I'm sorry.
So Aurora, Han, I'm assuming Rory is going into the cave as well, and Chellen. the four of you, because I don't know if Parker and Ragnar are going to be sitting outside the cave, just keeping watch, more or less.
Beepus.
You walk in. You go through the waterfall, walking through this 20-foot long cavern into this cave. You do, and eventually, Rory, you do see Sebastian still more or less minding his own business, playing with some toys carved from bone, various animal bones and whatnot.
Hi, Sebastian.
Oh, you're back.
And I have some of my friends.
He looks at Han and goes, "Oh, you're one of those things. What do they call it
Oh.
again?"
Good looking.
Definitely not true.
Yeah, big nah.
You guys didn't have
If
to
that's
be
what you want to believe, then sure.
all right. Well,
I love this child so
I don't know
much.
if I like this kid very much.
Get fucked, Tom. Get fucked.
You know what? I'm a tiefling. Yeah, I'm a tiefling.
Yeah, you're a tiefling. I forgot the name of
Sure,
that.
it's tiefling.
I know, you just said it.
Okay.
Because he's blue. That's even.
And I'm a blue tiefling. Do you think that's cool? I think that's cool.
It's
It'd be cool if you were green.
I have a friend
Green-
that's a green tiefling.
Yeah, we know
No,
a
we
green
don't.
tiefling. Would you like to meet her?
We know red tieflings.
A
'cause those are
green
the only-
tiefling?
Yeah,
Yes,
we
if
do know.
you can
And
come
you
with
know
us.
what? You two
I
could be
just need to
friends.
take this kid.
Are you trying to adopt another child,
She's
Claire?
trying to adopt this kid.
I
She's trying
don't
to
think
adopt
we should
this
take
kid.
kids with us.
All right,
First
you.
of all, could probably find a way to
Look
get her
at
to
Rory.
Ravenhold.
We have Rory with us. We can take another
Rory's
child.
different.
I
Rory's-
am
You-
ready to have that
as
responsibility.
as this conversation is going on, you do hear a second voice. It's not a feminine voice though. It's a very very sarcastic tone to it, and it's like, "Oh god damn it! What do these people want?"
Oh
Teenage Jonathan Rhodes?
man.
Who the fuck's Jonathan Rhodes?
Oh.
I said that. Me and Blair said that. Who the fuck are you?
Oh god, he's in the real world.
They're breaking the fourth wall. Son of a bitch. I'm running out of bricks. I can't build it fast enough.
Who's talking?
it,
What does
'cause-
he look like?
You just see the deer skull, and you see the deer skull in the corner of the room, and it appears to be talking.
Oh,
Is
fuck
it
yeah!
exuding? Is
Can I
it
take you
exuding
with
Fey
me
energy?
too?
It and a bunch of other things in this room.
Ooh, okay.
I like that. I'm gonna walk up and poke its nose or nose hole.
Chellin, I
If
wasn't.
if I had a jaw, I'd bite your goddamn finger off.
Yeah,
No,
Chellin,
don't
you
poke
know,
random magic things.
this is a powerful.
No, I was
being.
once a very powerful Leshen from the Feywild. I'll have you know.
See, what did I tell you? Very
Aurora,
powerful
we all
being.
get one magic thing to poke. You got yours. I get mine.
It kind of growls at you in a very primeval tone.
Okay, do you also want to come adventuring with us? Because I will
Not-
I'm
totally
very
take you
comfortable.
in the
I'm
back.
very comfortable where I am. Actually, thank you very much for the offer, though.
Han walks up to the skull and he's like, maybe somebody who respects this sort of powerful being, you know, should interact with it. What are you doing down here? What brought you down here?
Yeah, you know a lot about powerful beings, huh?
I do, yes.
Yeah. And you eventually do hear another voice. Oh, this Eladrin woman comes around the corner and says, how can I help you?
Oh, well, I don't know. We followed. Well, I think we followed this man here. And little Sebastian led us here as well. What do you deal in?
Well, I dealing plenty of things. Depends on what you're looking for.
Oh.
That's
Are you
such a
a-
vague answer.
No, she's a, would you call yourself a purveyor of rare goods?
That's still very
A
vague.
purveyor of rare goods and services.
Hmm.
How much for the head? The skull?
Oh, I'm afraid the skull has to remain here.
Oh, that's a shame.
No.
Otherwise, it will break free of its bindings. And
Oh, that's a good point. I've already pissed him off. Let's keep him here.
yeah, you don't really want to piss off of Gervais over there. He's rather angry.
Gervais?
Gervais, yes.
That's adorable.
I mean, if I'd be named Jermaine, I would also
yeah, I'd
be
be
very
pissed
angry.
as shit too. Chellan kind of pats him on the head and goes, "Yeah, I get it now."
How old do
name's
the things
Chellan,
in the
I
room
mean.
look?
Make a history check.
Ooh, got him.
Does this woman look familiar to Nowie?
Not one bit.
Okay,
are
good.
all of these items Fey? Do I get advantage on this history check or no?
Not all the items are fey. The most notable of which would be the skull, along
It
with
doesn't matter,
cauldron
bro.
and the
It doesn't matter, bro. It's a natural 20.
Okay.
Natural 20 plus 5.
You definitely do discern that the creature you're speaking to is more than likely the Night Mother.
Mm.
However, she doesn't appear to be as feared as her reputation may proceed.
Hey, so you said you're a purveyor of like weird magic shit. We're looking for a weird magic thing down here.
Do tell, because I tend to get a lot of random goods brought to me.
I think hunt.
Ooh, what did you say, John? You cut out.
Do you remember what it was called? Fuck, it was the crown of something.
Yes,
Crown of Shadows?
we are
Crown
looking
of
for the
Shadows,
crown
that's
of
what it was.
shadows.
And
Yes.
we're here to
I
get it.
knew sooner rather than later someone's going to come for that. And I'll tell you the same thing I told the others.
Hmm.
I will give you it in exchange for a favor.
Holy shit, so
And
people.
if
What
you'll
would
join
it be?
me in the
Oop.
back room away from, and she looks over at Sebastian.
Also, is that your kid, or is this kid free to be picked up by a group of
Let's-
adventurers?
Not take people's kids.
Let's not take the kid
I'm
away.
responsible for him, if that's what you're asking.
Cool. Don't want to take other people's kids.
Well,
If you
Just don't take
please
kids in general.
join me in the
That's rich for you,
I
Chellan.
will
back
love
room.
to join you. Let us go.
You
Have you
walk
met your
down
father?
a
Regret
small
every
you walk down
day.
a small corridor about 5 or 6 feet. It's basically just going like deeper and deeper into this small grotto. She just snaps her fingers and all the candles in the room become alight, and she takes a seat on a bed made of oak and various animal furs, and she simply says, "The favor I ask is involving Sebastian, and it's rather painful. I'm assuming you've come here because you know that I am, or should I say I was, a hag of sorts."
Is she an attractive woman? Yes or no? We're just real quick.
Incredibly.
Yeah, she's an Eladrin, bro. That's
Shit,
the
She's
man,
got-
I would have never
She
guessed.
she's got fair skin and just bright golden hair with blue eyes.
She a bi.
fuck yeah.
And she
Um,
simply
can we get a-
says,
We get a pic of her in visual aid.
Top.
"I can get one in like 2 minutes. I don't actually have one
Hell
up,
yeah.
but I can get you one."
Oh yeah, take your time, bro.
Sebastian came to me when his parents were killed. I, at the time, was different than I am now. And in his stay here, he encountered some creature from the lower planes. This entity bound itself to him and has been keeping him alive ever since. The truth is that Sebastian was supposed to die a number of years ago, and I unfortunately cannot access the location where his soul is. Or rather, I cannot deal with the entity directly. So what I'm going to ask, and I'm sorry to cut you off, is that I can get you to where the location is. It's going to be a ritual. And you're going to have to put your faith in a complete stranger to do so. But I will transport you to a small demiplane in which the entity is located. It is currently trapped within him, and the moment the entity is released, Sebastian's soul will be free.
Alright, well, I've gotten pretty used to trusting complete strangers. And Chillin gives Han like a pretty sharp nudge with his elbow. I'm being like, isn't that right, Han?
I suppose it is, John.
Miss, what is the name of the entity that has his soul?
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't have it, it's feeding off of it, whatever remains anyway. The entity is known as Sheaf, the Gluttonous.
Does that ring
Uh,
anybody's bells?
Yep.
How do you spell that?
Depends. Han, you definitely, because your bloodline ties back into the Nine Hells, I'll say Han, and if anyone speaks Infernal, make a check.
What kind of check am I making?
Wait.
check.
Oh, please tell me it's not Abyssal. Abyssal, don't be
Ooh.
Abyssal. Fuck me.
Ooh, and
Is
this is
Ragnar
from,
in the room?
this is
Damn
a Fiendish check. Do
it.
I have advantage on
No,
this?
Ragnar didn't follow.
One time that Ragnar would have been big brains, and he's not even here.
Is that accurate?
What was that?
This is Fiendish, so would I have advantage on this?
Yes.
Okay, dope. First roll. Okay, 10. Second is cocked. And it's a 2. Okay, so 10 plus 5, 15.
There are entities of the lower planes that seek a way to break out of their bindings on the lower planes. The name Sheaf, however, doesn't necessarily ring any bells.
So, this Sheaf, he resides in this demiplane that you would send us to?
Correct.
And, forgive me if this is personal, but, from hag to elf, that is quite the transformation.
There are ways.
I am glad you found them. And, I hope that we aren't making, you know, a trap of a deal, to be blunt.
No. The moment the entity is freed of him and sent back to where it belongs, I will give you the object that you seek.
Okay.
All right. At this point, I imagine one of you would probably grab Ragnar.
Guess not.
Um,
He's just
I'm
I'm
vibing.
kidding, I'm kidding.
Rory would, but I was gonna ask something. I just didn't want to interrupt the moment you were gonna have between the larger woman and Olive, because Rory did hear that the deer skull was like imprisoned, right?
Not imprisoned, but it was bound to this location.
The second that they go into the back, away from Sebastian, out of eyesight, Rory on her way out would take the skull.
Oh my god, no.
Okay.
And
TPK.
she would, as she takes it, she's like, I I don't really like being trapped, and I don't
Roll a
think you do too."
sleight of hand check at disadvantage
Oh,
because the thing's talking the whole time.
of course.
Please fail. Oh Jesus.
Sorry.
At this, at this.
Oh,
At this, bitch. At this, bitch.
watch
Oh,
it be a
that's
nat
right. I
20.
thought I typed
Watch it be a
this. I
nat
was like,
20.
Roll again, bitch.
Watch
Are
it
you
be a nat
trying
20.
to
Watch it
kill
be a
us,
nat
Cliff?
20, dude.
Watch it be a nat 20.
It's not always a good idea to free evil shit. Thank God, natural one.
Get cocked. Get cocked. Holy
I
shit.
didn't want that. I didn't want to feel it like
You know
that
what?
bad. I didn't.
At least hopefully she likes Han and won't immediately kill him with the rest of the party.
I just wanted to free the thing.
Not always a good idea to free the thing.
Oh, you got a 5 too.
Oh.
I didn't want
In
to
this,
fight this
okay,
thing in
so
a fucking cave.
so you go to try and pick up the skull. It's a standard deer skull for all intents and purposes, but you know in like Bugs Bunny cartoons how they go for that like very over dramatic, over stylized like sneaking animation sort of thing. You go for that, and then you realize you forgot to grab the skull.
Oh God! Baby girl, want to give me some dick?
What?
And then you turn around, and then you realize that, oh shit, the party's right there. If I try and go for this, they're probably not going to be very impressed.
She's having a deep internal conflict right. She just doesn't like the thought of anything being entrapped. It's like, she
If
just
you
wants
want,
to be.
you can roll I'll allow you to roll an insight check on it.
An incel check.
I, she'd want to whisper,
You and
ask
check.
one question before, and if I still have to make the check, it's fine. Do you? I know you said you liked being here, but do you like being bound here, or would you like to get up and move around?
I mean, sweetheart, I can get up and move around if I please. But I quite like that particular spot that you just moved me out of.
She moves him back and hopes that fixes everything. I'm sorry.
You get the sense that the deer skull, if it could glare at you, it would be glaring at you right now.
I'm so sorry. I hope we can be friends. I just wanted to help.
Trust me, I don't think we want to be friends.
Well, you're a deer skull, and
Oh, I'm more than just a deer skull, my friend. Trust me. Trust me.
I might want to come back and talk to you later. But I'm gonna go see a friend first. You stay safe.
I'll be right here. Hopefully, for the rest
love
of the
his
time.
attitude. Oh my god, I love his attitude so much. I both love and hate it. She's gonna nod and scurry out to go get Ragnar.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm still having a minor heart attack. I thought I literally almost just gave us a fight with this thing in a cave. Oh
Yeah, you
man.
Oh,
did.
so what were you planning to do?
What were you planning? Did you have a way to nullify its crazy Eldritch magic, or were you just gonna take it out of the cave and be like, "Oh, guys, look at cool deer skull I have. You can put it on your head, chillin', and wear it as a hat.
It's Fey. It's
What?
not Eldritch. It's just Fey. It'll
That is
trick us.
arguably worse.
Shut up.
It'll trick us. It'll be like, hey, guess what? I'm a god.
Fucking stuttery bastard.
She would have just walked out and set the deer skull on the ground outside the cave where she thinks it is not allowed to go, and been like, "Now you're outside. You have more freedom. You can do
I
what
Yeah,
you
that
love-
would have
wanna
been
go back
freedom.
into
We
the
Oh,
would have all
shit.
I
died.
do love how the Leshen is just like, man, I just want to chill here. I'm on a pillow and shit. Like, I'm just chilling. I'm just vibing, bro.
Damn, the Night Mother do be kind of cute though.
Damn.
My God.
Yo, she the Night
Boing,
Mother, but
boing,
is she the Night Wife, dog? I'm trying to, you know.
All right.
Trying to
So,
get it.
Is there a Night Father?
oh, shut the fuck up.
Night husband.
So Parker is going to remain outside just because I don't feel like playing her character, and also I don't have her character sheet. We will theater remind this because it's literally a single monster, and I'm not necessarily worried about it. So you each sit around this cauldron, and the Night Mother dips her finger into the cauldron, pulling out this black viscous fluid that almost appears like ash, and she marks each of you with it, just a single dot on your forehead. She mutters an incantation, and you are, for all intents and purposes, transported into a demi-plane, where all you can see appears to be a humanoid sitting in a chair with a tiger's head and backwards facing palms holding a staff.
Ooh. I don't know how to feel about that.
Yo, Chief the Glutton eating up this little soul.
Oh, lovely. What the hell did she send this time?
I have very high hopes in us, can you tell?
Oh, absolutely, my friend.
Shit, you guys ready? Alright, in here, so you're ready.
I do hope Aurora has her crossbow ready.
Oh boy.
No thoughts, just PlayStation Hagrid.
Oh
Holy shit. That was PlayStation 1 Hagrid, bro. That's
No thoughts,
Oh my
only
God. You
PlayStation.
dug into like the deep dark reaches of my memory and just kicking and screaming, bro.
That's a sick
Alright.
boy right there. That's a sick
So-
little poly boy.
I have to Google PS1 Hagrid now.
I posted
And
it in
eye rolls,
viral.
bro. You don't have to Google. Look at that fucking sex symbol, dude. He's the fucking god of nature.
Alright.
Yeah, keyframe him.
I
So,
was really just about to say that, and then you said, I hope you brought your crossbow, Aurora, and I was like, oh, perfect comedic timing.
Oh man.
Alright.
Can I pee real quick?
I'll say go for it. We'll take a 5-minute break.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna go get a drink of water and everything.
Oh my
This is
god,
nice.
I'm
I
gonna
like this
save that
better.
clip.
This has been a really good session. Holy
That was
shit.
amazing.
Oh man, I gotta roar more. Oh my god.
No thoughts, only tears.
But while we're doing this, I'm gonna go see how much longer my dye is gonna take to finish printing.
It's my first time actually using an extra planar monster. This is gonna be interesting.
9 minutes.
Also, this is the encounter that Aurora's gonna hate. You know, I'll just say it because it's not like you guys can really use any magic on it.
Oh yeah, Ragnar's gonna come in clutch.
Like, holy.
Because it has limited magic immunity. So
What's
I do hope Aurora does have her crossbow ready.
What's the name of the percentile shape?
I just call it.
D10.
Well, yes, I know what I know it's called a D10, but what's the name of the shape?
It's a
Decagon.
Bakugan?
Decagon.
It's
it's a decahedron.
Yes, thank you.
Decahedron?
Wait, she said
Decahedron,
suck
yes.
pee-pee?
Oh,
Who did she say suck pee-pee to?
She didn't say suck pee-pee.
I
Yeah,
thought
I did. I said suck pee-pee to you, Chris.
There she goes. There we go.
I said it earlier too.
Is that 2 more or 1 more?
Two
Why
more.
is the
Two
only
more.
snack we have butter lettuce?
Just gonna make a small
hate it
one
here.
because the other one was a whisper.
Oh, but poor Ragnar's
I
gonna
don't make small
hate this
tallies.
encounter as well.
I don't make small tallies, bro. Is it because it's gonna be eerily similar to that one dream he had?
No, not at all.
Oh, okay.
Zuko, stop looking out the fucking window. You look like your grandma.
Dodecahedron is 12.
I said a
That's why I said
decahedron.
Decahedron.
not
Do
dodecahedron.
means
Well, there's
2,
a
deca means 10,
huh.
2, 10 is 12. Somebody didn't learn Latin.
Or
Somebody
you know,
in
not.
shape.
Or you know,
There
our
you go.
schools don't focus on geometry, but actually use real shit.
I just learned it in Latin class.
Hey, bro.
You learned. You
Yeah.
learned it in Latin class when it's a math problem. Okay, that.
Well, not math, the
Because
Latin term
octets-
deca.
It's 10.
I didn't learn math in Latin. That's stupid.
Yeah, I know.
Why'd you
I'm
make it
making
sound
fun
like
of the
you
American
learned
school
math in
system.
Latin?
There's something wrong here because I don't see it.
Kiss for Hagrid is a
My
fucking.
Latin teacher was oddly racist.
Oh man, I'm feeling.
Man, if I learned Latin, I would just like always speak Latin. I wouldn't even speak like English.
Oh man, no one would understand you because it's a dead language.
It's not a dead language. Shut the fuck up.
Your mom's a dead language.
I wish it
Oh!
was a dead language.
Got him. Kriya's not even here to appreciate me repeating the joke for like the 500th time. It's a damn shame.
Okay, what's
I'm
the
back.
D20 size then?
No, you're not.
D20.
Fuck, you're right. I'm gone.
The D20.
Oh my god, what's the name of the shape? God damn it!
Double decahedron. I don't know. Oh, I got you. No, I got you.
A
Let me get that Vsauce
dodecahedron, if I'm
video.
correct.
What
It's a
shape
V.
is
I got you,
D20?
bro. Don't worry.
Regular icosahedron.
It's
That doesn't make sense. Oh wait, yeah, containing 20 triangular faces. Icosahedron.
Christ. Let me see if I can find the Vsauce video.
Octahedron.
I'm too lazy,
X.
and YouTube's loading.
Okay,
too slow.
so
It's
we're
not
learning
hot.
about ancient history, and like
Uh-huh.
I'm just trying to do research for my paper, and I just try to look a fact up, and I'm like, oh, this is gonna be easy to find. No, it's not, because Christianity fucking sucks and erases all of the history and culture of everything because they want everyone to love God.
Yep.
Fuck
Yep.
Christianity. I hate it.
Yep.
I just want to learn about my ancestors, but no.
Fuck Christians. All my homies hate Christians.
Sorry, bro. You can't learn anything
Look,
about
okay,
your
if everyone
past.
if everyone hates
Wait for
Christians,
it.
I'm gonna have to go because my name is Christian.
Yeah,
Bang, bang, bang. You can't go. You're dead. We killed you.
We killed you. I've literally only met nice people with the name Christian, though. It's super ironic.
Oh no, I knew this one guy named Christian Good who is the world's biggest simp.
I had a friend named Christian. I went to summer camp with him last year. He had really bad anxiety and he had to leave camp early, but I love him dearly and I miss him every day.
I knew a kid named.
All right, are we ready?
Oh no, his name was his name
He bought me
Christian
a
or
slinky.
Christopher?
He'd be simping.
I don't know.
Simp.
He was gay and he kept hitting on me even though I was like, I'm not gay. And he was just like, are you really though? And I'm like, I'm fairly certain I'm straight, yeah.
All right.
Tried to touch my dick. It
So-
was very uncomfortable.
Can I?
Yeah, everyone roll initiative?
Yeah, everyone roll initiative.
Sorry. Reliving bad bus times. Initiative. 16. Ooh.
Oh!
Fuck you, Rory. You have the better decks.
Ooh.
Hey man, at least our healers are going around the same time, so we can get fucked! Get fucked! Yes! 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 Oh my god.
What
Mason,
the
you're
fuck
right.
did I do to you today, Challenge?
Nothing. You're just getting bad
know.
rolls, and it
I
makes
know
me
I'm
happy
right.
to see. Mason is right. It just
Uh-huh.
makes me happy to see other people get bad rolls.
Mm-hmm.
It has nothing to. It's nothing against you. It's a nat one.
I'll
and
say
I don't-
this. For all
Makes me
intents and
mad.
purposes, Aurora, because you rolled a nat 1, any action you make is with hesitation. So basically, if you were to say cast a spell or try and do something on your turn, you have to wait until the next turn to do that action.
For the rest of combat?
No, just for this first round.
So I
It's-
missed
it-
my first turn.
It's effectively a slow spell for the first round. Then it goes back to normal after that.
Blair, that would be so brutal if Chris was just like, fuck you for the rest of combat.
No, for the rest of forever, Blair can go fuck herself.
I wouldn't be surprised, honestly.
She
What
did
your roll?
creepy.
Oh, I was waiting for you to do the whole 20 to 25 shit. I got 23.
That's not champ.
He wanted to
Prius-
flex it. He wanted
Yo,
to flex
Priya's
it
not
so
here. Kai, drop a fat poggers, bro. The old ball and chain has been lifted.
bad. Bro, he didn't even do it. He hesitated. What is wrong with
All
you,
right,
bro? You good?
so
Because I'm about to start fucking dying from coughing right now. Give me a minute.
top of the round, Ragnar, you're up.
Alrighty, I'm gonna be completely honest. Kai has forgotten what we were fighting.
Chief,
we're-
the guy with
fighting
the
a
soul of the kid.
We're fighting Sheik from
We're fighting
like,
Sheev Palpatine.
is that actually his name?
Yeah.
That's a dumbass name.
Yeah,
Well,
it is.
Ragnar is going to not fucking hesitate. He's going to fucking activate his Eldritch Claw tattoo with his bonus action. With his action, how far away from him are we?
35 feet.
Move forward 5 feet and attack twice.
Go for it.
1. Does a 23 hit?
23 does hit.
Does a well
Make a wisdom save.
well, hold on, give me a second. Oh, come on!
Oh no, not one.
Oh yeah, but you're not gonna like the second one though.
Mm.
6.
So the second attack was a nat 1, and then the wisdom save was a 6.
No. The first attack was a 23. The second attack was a nat 1 with the 6. Wisdom save is a 17.
Okay.
And I oop.
Noted.
Hmm.
Yeah, roll for damage.
All right. I don't like that complete regard to the nat 1 right now. I really don't like that.
No, roll the D100 still. Roll the D100.
The D100 was the 6.
Sorry, but
I was confused on
more
that.
like
too.
6. Okay,
I'm not.
Okay.
Just because I realized what I sound like, I'm not upset. I wasn't agitated. It's just like, God damn it, the
No,
D100 was a fucking 6.
No, the way I heard it. That's why.
Yeah.
That was my
Okay.
bad.
I just wasn't
I
sure if the
understand.
way I just said it, the D100 was a 6. Like, just I wasn't sure if it sounded like I
No,
wasn't
no, you're good.
answering.
No,
You're good.
you said you when you rolled in that one, you said it's a 6, and I'm like, oh,
Oh
okay,
no. Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
the D100 from the Nat one
was
was
the
a
6.
6.
Okay.
Okay, so first attack was a 23. Second attack was a
Yep.
Nat 1 with the 6 on the D100, and the Wisdom save was a
Yep.
17.
Okay. The first attack hits. You wind up for the second attack, and you hurl your greatsword 100 feet away.
Does it hit Aurora?
It does not. No, Aurora's
Fuck
actually
you.
amazingly behind Ragnar.
Woo!
Oh, like that stopped you before.
Look, that's
actually
different.
exactly-
Thunor was aiming at the Hellhound, and then he actually lost his grip on his sword. That's what happened.
He also
And
did
then
get
flew
a.
back 30 feet and killed me, pretty much.
All right.
No, he rolled a
well,
crit, and then he dealt a fuck ton of damage. But yeah,
Okay, so for damage from the first attack, that's 18. Without any 6. Awesome. That's 24 points of damage. But just because I'm just gonna re-roll that damage. Okay, so 24 points of damage is what we're at.
Okay.
Plus, he is now out of sword, so.
um,
I didn't know swords had
you
ammunition.
feel that wisdom save. You got a 17.
Yes.
The DC was 18.
Oh.
You feel something change. You don't immediately enter frenzy.
Wait, but he didn't rage this time. He didn't
No,
rage.
I know. I'm getting to it. Okay, I'm getting to it. Let me get to it. Okay. But you do feel that little bit of influence coming from Tiamat. On the next, you are affected by the command spell.
I don't like that.
And the command is simply halt. So what that does is that means that you're on the next round, you don't take an action.
Did Tiamat cast that, or did
No,
did Sheaf?
Tiamat.
Okay.
All right. Well, question about the what's the name of the spell again?
Command.
Command. Does Ragnar know he's under influence of something like that? As of
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
You know you're under the influence, but it still happens regardless if you know for
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
not.
Yeah. Can he say anything about it, or is it one of those
Yeah,
things?
you can still say stuff. You just can't take an action next round.
No. About him knowing that something's going on with him, or is it one of those things where it's like he can't say something's going on?
Also, you'll have to wait till the end of next round.
Okay.
You're allowed. I'm going to allow it, but like I said, you're gonna have to wait around.
All right, for sure. Well, I guess that's the end of my turn then.
Yeah, you just yeeted your sword at the Rakshasa, and
Well,
it went
hey, I did 1 point less of. I did almost max damage.
yeah,
Woo!
in the long run, it's not gonna matter though.
I know, but at least I got that on my resume.
Han, you're up.
All
Sheaf on deck.
right. Perfect. Sheaf on deck. How far away would you say Sheaf is? from
35 feet.
35 feet. That is unfortunate. Okay. Han is going to good old make me a charisma save.
No,
Okay.
limited to magic immunity. Any spells below 6th level.
Magic immunity, you say?
Yep.
What a dumb bitch.
Why do you
Okay.
think I told Aurora to get her crossbow ready?
Ah,
Okay.
that was a wrench in my deck.
I can't even use my blood curse because that's not an invulnerability, is it?
Nope. It's
Arrgh.
just straight immunity.
It's just an immunity thing. Arrgh. Okay. I literally don't know what I'm gonna do. You just took all my magic away. I don't know what I'm going to do. He's out of my melee range no matter what I do.
You can run up and take a dash
oh,
action.
Oh yeah, okay. Well, yeah, but I can't do anything then if I take that as my action.
No,
So
but you can take. You can still take.
okay.
You can still apply a hex. Well,
I'm gonna.
you can still apply your Hexblade's curse and whatnot. It's just any spells.
Oh, I see.
Any,
That's a good point. Okay. Yes.
yeah, any spells below 6th level or lower.
Okay, I am going to move. I'm
So
going to move towards him by 10 feet and going to apply Hexblade's curse onto him.
okay,
Thank you for reminding me that's not a spell. That's a feature. Thank you.
no problem. By the way,
So I
read your
assume
fucking class features.
Yeah,
I
I
assume
know.
I
I
can
know.
So I assume I can still use Path to the Grave.
Yeah, you can still use Path to the Grave. It's just any spell effect.
Got you.
So
All right, then I'm.
he is going to. Sorry, Ragnar. He's gonna cast Dominate Person.
Okay, well, what is that? Is there anything I can do?
It's a wisdom save.
Counter spell?
Aurora can counterspell it if she has
No,
it.
I have
Yep.
counter spell. I counter spell.
Okay. It's a 5th level spell,
counterspell is
so go for it.
I only have it at 3rd
a-
level. So.
That's counterintuitive.
You roll for any. You basically roll for it then.
Okay. I rolled a 11
Plus your charisma modifier.
plus. Okay, so 16.
That passes.
Whoa!
And
Damn,
he,
you-
as a bonus action, is going to cast Fly on himself just to elevate himself up into the air
Okay.
to keep outside of Ragnar's range.
Well,
Han
oh,
cast a useful spell. Han was useful. Hell yeah.
well, thank you for that, because I would have failed. I'm pretty sure a 10 does not pass. Whatever the fuck the DC.
A 10
was.
does not pass.
Oh shit.
So,
Dominate me, daddy.
next up is Rory.
One second, I just gotta check the spell really quick. Of course, it's an action. Okay. She's gonna walk up 15 feet to it, and she's just gonna cast protection from evil and good on herself.
Okay.
And that will be her turn for now, because I know she can't get in range, and even if she could, can't do anything right now. But that's her turn.
All right. So, Chellin, you're up.
All right, let's get this spread. We got the boots of flap. Let's do this shit. We won't get in range, but we're gonna boots of flap as close as we can and get that mace ready.
Okay. So you fly up 30 feet towards him. You're still outside of range.
Yeah. And then that's all I can do. Oh wait, no, I didn't say no. That's not all I can do. Since I'm crip walking up to this dude, I'm gonna cast
Fuck
a.
off.
I'm gonna cast a. Fuck it. Since I'm going into melee combat with this nerd, I'm gonna do a 3rd level false life on myself.
Bold.
Okay. Go for it. Okay. So
So
add that temporary
D4,
HP.
Yeah. All right, roll 1d4. Hell yes. That's
For 3rd level?
16? Yeah, 3rd level. No, it's 1d4 and then it's plus 14.
Oh,
It
okay.
doesn't
yeah,
increase the dice. It
yeah.
increases the
It
modifier.
increases what you
Okay.
innately get. Yeah.
I've never used false life, so I can't really.
Yeah, I never have either. So.
Not true. You used it on me in our first encounter.
Yeah. Oh, and I used it the other encounter too. I used it wrong the first time.
All right, so does that end your turn?
Yeah, that's all I can do.
All right, on to Aurora. Any action you make is with hesitancy. So next round, basically, in essence, you're holding an action.
Cool. I hold an action
Okay, what action are you holding?
to shoot my crossbow at it.
Okay. So next up is Ragnar. You're up.
So he just can't take an action.
In essence, you're under the stun effect for a round without the actual advantage and whatnot. Meaning that you can't even run. You're
Oh,
just standing there.
well.
Consider this round a chance for you to plan your next action.
Can he take a bonus action if it doesn't involve him moving?
1 second.
For example, rage.
I would like to rage.
Mayhaps, good DM.
The target doesn't move and takes no actions. Yeah, no, it just says no actions. So
Woo! You bet your boy's raging then.
Just make
no,
sure-
no actions whatsoever, as in no.
Oh,
bonus
no
actions.
action. Period. Okay.
Yeah.
I was hoping that just meant like action and not
Action,
bonus
action,
action.
PlayStation Hagrid.
yeah. Oh.
Shut up. Shut up.
I think I figured out how to screw Ragnar over. That's gonna be my strategy now. Just have every enemy have command.
Well, yeah, but then that's gonna be boring for me.
No, but I have other ways to make it more interesting.
Yeah, like command.
Anyways,
Oh, well, you're tired of command? How about some command?
Han, you're up.
Woo!
Oh,
Great
shit,
turn,
that's right.
Kai,
Wow, that
great
was a really
turn.
quick initiative, guys. That was... Oh, okay. So I'm going to now move the rest of the 25 feet, I believe, between me and Mr. Monster Man.
Except he's in the air 30 feet.
Oh, you smelly dumb bitch. That's right. Oh, you casted fly on yourself. Very well. I literally... Okay. I don't have anything. Because he's immune.
Do you have a fucking scythe in your hand?
He's 30 feet in the air.
Oh yeah, you can't fly. Suck.
Oh my god. So
Sucks
for
to
my entire turn, I am going to yell, "You are a coward," and that's my
Blair.
turn.
Do you want to hold an action?
Digital fist bump.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Okay. I'm gonna hold an action for when he gets within 5 feet of me to attack with my scythe.
Okay.
Or you could just save the fucking image, Ronan.
Amy, shut up.
Okay. So Sheaf, seeing the bold goblin flying towards him, saying, "Well then, so one of you's brave at least." And he's gonna make a claw attack at you.
All right. I'm either brave or stupid. Let's see. Thank you, Han.
The first one's an 11.
Oh, we're good.
Second one's a 14.
We're good. I
And
got that 15 AC, baby.
And he's going to bonus action disengage.
All right, fair enough.
Next up is actually Chellin.
Wait, what? What
No,
about
sorry, Rory. Sorry, Rory.
I said that to the wrong person. Fuck.
He's gonna walk the other 15 feet and try and clap this boy twice.
30 feet in the air.
Oh, he's in the air.
Yeah, he's up. He's up there.
One moment.
Gotta learn how to fly, bro.
Your lizard, you cannot yeet your lizard because your lizard isn't in this sequence.
You should have You should have become a long beak shifter so you could fly. That's how that works.
Did I just have a stroke, or was that really what he just said?
Yeah,
That's really what it just said.
I have no clue what I just said. I'm eating cereal.
Cool. What does that have to do with whatever the fuck just came out of your mouth?
I have looked. I have no options at this moment. She's just
Man,
offered
one
most of it.
flying enemy fucked us all up.
It's
Yep.
not even just flying; it's flying and no no spells. I could thunder wave him, but I physically can't.
Yeah,
He's
this
outside
is
your range
amazing.
too.
Perfect.
So yeah, Chellin, you're up.
All right, let's boots a flap up to this nerd. Make one big ol' mace attack. Attack, mace.
17
Whoa,
hits.
Whoa, baby! Oh, only fucking.
It is a
5
fiend.
damage. Whoa! Hell
So
yeah! That's
he actually takes 14
19.
damage.
That's 19 damage. Oh, right, 14. I forgot. It adds it all up.
I forgot my water bottle downstairs like the dumb whore I am. I'm a bimbo.
Bimbo?
All right.
Oh,
Is there anything else you want to do, Chellin?
Bonus action, disengage, move 10 feet back. If I
Can you
have that.
I don't think you
Yeah,
have that.
I can
You're not a
disengage
rogue.
as my. No, I can disengage as my bonus action. I'm a goblin.
Oh yeah.
Yep. So disengage, move 10 feet back, or as far back as I can.
Okay. Next
and that ends
up
my
is Aurora.
Cool.
Mason.
I fly up with my broom to get into range, and then I
You were within
shoot a-
range regardless, by the way.
Suck pee. I fly up anyway.
Oh, there we go.
And then I crossbow this nerd. Where the fuck did my dice go? There it is.
We're almost at 15.
Oh, it was a 18 without adding anything.
18
so-
hits.
Okay.
What's your alignment, Aurora, real quick?
Chaotic evil.
Okay, never mind.
Is Aurora really chaotic evil?
She's chaotic evil.
Holy shit!
Wasn't she chaotic good like 3 sessions ago?
A lot of
No.
shit has happened in the last 3
Oh,
seconds,
shit.
regardless.
What
so
yeah.
happened?
a lot of
Okay.
shit has happened.
That's like no fucking damage whatsoever. I was looking forward
What'd
to
you roll?
this. Oh, I haven't rolled damage yet.
All right.
I'm just talking in general. That's like titty damage. Up, it's 4 damage.
Okay then.
Pew! And then I'm like, fuck you.
The
and then-
crossbow bolt. You loose the crossbow bolt. It flies through the air, and it pierces. But you would have thought it would. But strangely enough, it's almost as though.
It doesn't do as much damage as it should.
No,
Yada,
it
yada,
does.
yada.
It does the damage. It does the damage. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that I thought you're still good aligned. So I was gonna say it takes double damage, but you're not.
No,
so...
wait, let me check. Because I remember.
Now she wants to
you-
double check. Now she
Nope.
wants to
Nope.
double
Too
check.
late. Too late.
Oh, fuck, it is chaotic good. I don't care.
Too late.
Too late.
Rip. Me being edgy and going chaotic evil did not help without looking.
All right.
Bro, why are the titties still there? Get rid
Where are
of
their
them.
titties?
They're my
In general.
titties. I'm not
They're in
deleting
general.
my
They're in general.
titties. I'm not
Oh
deleting
my
titties.
god.
All right. All
Those
right.
are whole ass titties.
Top
Thank
of
you.
the round, Ragnar. You're up. What do you want to do?
About how high up is
He's about 35 feet up.
okay, so I'm gonna take my movement. I'm gonna jump using my boots to jump about 10 feet up in the air. take 2 unarmed strikes at the dude using Eldritch Claw.
Okay.
Okay, so let's see. What is this? Fuck this. Your unarmed strikes are considered magical for the purpose of overcoming immunity and resistance to non-magical attacks, and I gain a +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls with unarmed strike. Okay. So that's already included. So that is does a 25 hit?
Yep.
And does another 25 hit?
Yep.
Okay, so let me just. Sorry, I rarely ever actually do unarmed strikes. Melee weapon attacks. So I would get the extra d6s on this with my unarmed, or no?
Well, it's, if I'm correct, unarmed is 1 plus your strength mod, and then whatever the Eldritch Claw adds.
So I would also get the d6s.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 16.
We just wouldn't add your strength modifier twice.
Oh, okay. Okay, so the first one is.
So it's 1d6 plus 6.
I just have a straight damage for unarmed. I don't have a roll.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
Because the Eldritch Claw adds a d6 though.
Yes, to each attack.
That's how you're getting the extra d6. That's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm not following, but that's just because I'm
'Kay,
stupid. You don't gotta worry about explaining
you're
it.
striking.
Just tell me what I gotta.
Okay, roll a d6, and then instead of adding your strength modifier twice, just add it once. Because you're using your Eldritch Claw for the attack. You're not making an unarmed strike.
Ah, okay. So that is 8 for the first attack, and then the second attack is no strength modifier. So that's a 3. Can I use Savage Attacker on one of these D6 rolls?
Does Savage Attacker specify weapon attacks, or does it specify any kind of attack?
For a melee weapon attack. Okay.
I'm gonna have to say no on that because you're going unarmed.
That is completely fair. So that is 11 points of damage total.
All right.
And then with the last 30 movement speed. Oh, actually, no, wait. That is 8 plus 3, so that's 11 plus 4, 15 from the rage. No, wait, I couldn't rage. That's right. Never mind. So now after that, I rage. Sorry. I'm kind of all over the place. Okay, so attack, 13 points of damage, 11.
Are you raging before or after the attacks?
I'm going to say I'm raging after because I didn't specify it before.
So in that case, it deals 11 damage.
Yeah, so 11 damage, then rage, and then with the
and then
rest...
that affects your next round.
Alrighty. And then the rest of my movement, try to... Fuck, you said it's 100 feet away?
Yep. You yeeted it with the claw, so it's gonna fly farther.
I know. I'm trying to figure something out. So it's the rest of his movement. He's gonna. Fuck it. He's gonna try to get closer to his sword.
Okay, just so you're aware, you might end up dropping rage then.
Ah!
Because if you either don't hit or get hit, then if you don't make an attack action or get hit in the next round, your rage drops.
Fuck, that's right. I hate you. Piece of shit.
I like this encounter already, and there's only been 2 rounds.
Okay, then he's not gonna go for his sword. He's just gonna kind of stand there and stare hatefully at the dude.
Okay. Next up is Han.
Is he still in the air?
Yes, he's still in the air.
I yell again, and I call him a bitch again, and that's my turn again.
Roll an intimidation check.
Okay. I'm still holding my action, right? Was that an action or no?
Yes, the
Okay,
trigger
okay.
for your action. I think you said if you go within 5 feet.
Within melee range, yeah, basically.
Yeah. Okay.
Intimidation, you said?
Yep.
So that's a 5 plus 5, 10.
He looks down at you and just smirks.
Oh,
They're not. He's not that like. Oh, spooky. You know.
All right.
yeah.
Next up is Sheaf. I genuinely worry now. Like, if I threw like a wyvern at you guys would be fucked.
Well, if he was immune to all magic, yeah, we would be.
Regardless, like Han, you seem to forget you have terrible luck with your Eldritch Blasts.
All right, recently with them though. I've been hitting them recently, especially when it's at children.
Oh god.
Especially if it's at children. Due to the chest, man. It's like you're playing zombies.
Sheaf is going to make his first attack at Chelon.
Alright, let's go, bitch. You were to kill me
That's
in one
a
shot.
that's a 10.
That's a miss.
Bonus action disengage.
Okay.
He's gonna fly into range of Han.
Okay.
He's gonna be attacking as Han.
Okay.
I hit him.
Go for an attack.
I'm
rolling like shit tonight. Natural 1.
I assume I can't put a smite or anything on this.
Does it count as a spell effect?
It would use a spell saw, but I don't know if it counts as a spell effect.
If it doesn't count as a spell, it depends on what smite you want to go for. Are you talking like a smite that is an actual spell, or
Well, it comes from my legacy, so that's why I don't know.
In that case, no, because if it was, because odds are it's like branding smite, staggering smite.
Branding smite.
Those are actual spells.
That's basically what I thought. Okay.
Yeah. If you were talking like say Eldritch Smite though, yeah, I'd say go for it.
Did he?
I definitely. Oh, maybe I do,
76. He stumbles and falls into. He goes to the attack. The fly spell is still active, but he just stumbles, going ass over tea kettle. He's currently prone.
Oh, wait, so would my attack have advantage?
Yep.
Oh, I'm gonna fish for this 20. Oh no, my dice! No, don't go across the room. No. Okay.
Roll with that, bro.
Fishing for this 20. Okay, that's better though. 24 in total.
Hits.
All right. So 1d10 plus 7.
The fuck are
Ooh,
those?
9 plus 7, 16 damage to the big dumb ugly idiot.
16, got it.
And
He's
that's
looking pretty rough.
He's looking like a slut. That's what he's looking like.
You dumb little
Um,
slutty.
Little fucking. He's not as slutty as fucking PS1.
At the end of my attack, can I throw something in an infernal towards him?
I don't see why not.
All right, Han's after he makes the slash with the scythe, Han in infernal is just gonna go. You should have stayed in the hells, and that's all.
He responds, "I could send you there if I wanted to."
Then do a little piss, baby.
Then do your little
You
baby.
insist.
I'd like to see you try.
Why are you turning into like?
Ironically, he I'm not gonna say that yet, actually. So yeah, I'll leave it at that.
Ooh.
All right. So Rory, you're up. He is now on the ground, prone.
Yes! And do I get anything for attacking a prone? Like, is it auto?
It's advantage.
The melee is advantage, yeah.
I'm gonna walk up, and I'm gonna try to chop an arm off.
Reaction shield.
Son of a bitch!
+5 to his AC.
You know what? I hope I can still hit it.
Go for it.
Go for it, you bitch. You won't. No balls.
I almost was like, I'll do 4 attacks right now, but I can't.
Can you? Okay.
Not what I meant to do.
Can pixies in this setting have blue skin?
Depends how many war crimes they commit.
I mean, knowing me writing backstories, probably a
First one
fucking
hits,
lot.
second one doesn't. Sorry, first one misses, second one hits.
Okay, all right. And because I'm not gonna ask this because I know it doesn't. I'm gonna smite this bitch.
Go for it.
You said he was a fiend, right?
Yep.
So I got my little bonus damage. I got my little
So you add an
bonus.
additional D8.
Wait, no, that's not my thing to say.
He's using Divine Smite.
And I 44 damage in one turn. My baby girl's swinging for the fences. No, not 44.
How do you want to
mean
do
40
this?
30,
damage.
32.
32.
How does your mom want to do this?
He is going to use a villain action to cast a
The
plane
fuck is
shift
that?
on himself.
Get the fuck back here.
Oh, you
Dispel
fucking
or
puss.
counterspell?
Go for it.
Yes.
Oh,
I mean, yeah, go for it.
What do I have to roll?
It's a straight intelligence check. DC
Coolio?
17.
Coolio.
You got this.
What did I roll?
Coolio.
I rolled a 14 plus my intelligence, a 5, a 19.
All right. The plane shift spell fizzles, and he's like, fuck. Really don't want to go back
Eat
to the hells
shit,
just yet.
bitch.
All right, so he suffers 32 points of damage. He's looking very rough.
Oh, dude.
You're chilling.
Oh, you guys don't know about what happens to devils in the hells, do you? Never mind. I'm not gonna
Don't they
say
get like
just yet.
horribly abused?
Han might.
Or like
I'll
revert
say
back
I'll
to-
wait till after.
Yeah, no,
till
I'm
after the
not.
combat
Yeah,
ends.
I don't want a lore dump in the middle of combat.
All right,
I'm good.
here comes Chillin from the back row, sneaking up like a snake. I don't know what the meme is. Oh shit! Can I even fly down and whack him with my mace?
You can, yeah, but he's a 21 AC right now.
Hey, bro, that's fine. I'm still gonna try.
How do you want to do this?
I'm good. Oh, all right, cool. Yeah. I just fucking drop the mace right on the back of this man's skull.
All right, you drop the mace. It caves in the back of his head. Still alive, he looks up at you and says, "In due time, friend."
I'm gonna cuss at him in a bit
As several chains wrap around his body, superheated, he's screaming in agony as he's dragged back into the Nine Hells.
As he's dragged down, Han looks at him and he goes, "I'll be seeing you soon in Infernal."
He's in too much agony right now to
Yep, that's fine. It's
To
more for
respond.
Han than anything else.
All right, so
Oh.
Ragnar, you quickly run over before the demiplane collapses and grab your sword before before the demiplane consumes it. And you find yourselves once again in the abode of the Night Mother. Sitting in her bed, Sebastian's now dead body,
Rip the homie.
gently brushing the hair away.
Oh man.
Try to get some form of soul from him, bro.
Aren't you a
too
great
late.
player? Isn't this your thing? Shouldn't you be respectful, Chellin? Come on.
I didn't say it.
I'll say this. Even if the storm was able to, the majority of the soul was already consumed.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, Sebastian was sitting in the bed, lying his head in the Night Mother's lap. His dirty brown hair the light fades from his eyes as you enter the room. He goes cold. And she gently lies him in bed and says, "I thank you very much for helping me with that. She just snaps her fingers and the crown appears in her hands. This black iron crown with various forms of black gems, onyx, black sapphires, and a single black diamond in the front. I hope it's going in the right hands. And she just hands it to Han.
Oh, well, I mean, those probably weren't the right hands, but alright.
Han's going to go. We'll make sure they get into the safest hands. And he slides it into his bag of holding.
You see a single tear move down her cheek.
Oh, fuck you.
I'm going to tend to his body, give him a proper burial, and then hopefully this never happens again. That's our on tonight's session.
Fuck you for making me feel emotions, Chris.